So lonely I could cry, so lonely I could die, so lonely I could cry, so lonely I could die. Lonely, 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 I'm so all alone since my baby's left me. I can't
I'm not gonna lie to you. For some odd reason, I'm kind of feeling the double feature of like the screen, like the normal screen, and then I call it the cell phone screen. That's on my left. I can't even front. It's type fire. Like I can't even front. Like when I was watching the last powwow I did, I was like, yo, hold up, like it's double the powwow. like, like it's double the powwow. Because the count that I have is 194, but if I do this powwow tonight, it's to 196. And then if I do it again, it's 200. So that's 200 and counting powwows recorded, of course. But I was just thinking to myself, I was like, yo, I can't lie. Like, it's double the features, and then it's supposed to be said that it gives me double the views. I have no idea. But I can't see whoever is in my chat that's on a vertical screen unless I'm on my phone. But anyway, just let me say what up to everybody that's in the chat right now. Money 420, Cynical One, Miguel Gonzalez, 10 Vowels, Culture Invasion Podcast, aka Twin, Exile, who's see? Barbara, what's good? That's all I see in my chat right now. I'm not gonna take long. I'll drop the link now so you motherfuckers can come up and shit. Cause I don't feel like waiting. I'm feeling mad impatient. Tonight is gonna be a short panel anyway. I'm not doing a long one because I just got mad shit to do this weekend. Brief announcement too. I may or may not. No, I'm not. Okay, I just had to make sure that I was saying it in my brain so I could be like, oh, I forgot. There's gonna be a short ass premiere this weekend. I'm gonna have a shitload of content I'm putting out there. Next week I'm running a marathon with premieres, so just make sure you guys are like aware of that shit. I got some great stuff coming up for this channel. Approaching the thought about doing monetization, so it's definitely gonna be some more shit that I really want to hit up. Yeah, I got some stuff in planning, man. Like I got some stuff that I was thinking about and I was going over the other day because I'm like, I've been on here for 5 years and it's just like, how come I just didn't monetize the gifts that the Most High gave me? You feel what I'm saying? And you know, it makes sense to do that. So I was just like, yo, like I'm nice with my shit. These motherfuckers, only certain motherfuckers, and I'm not chastising them, but motherfuckers really be knowing they whack. You know what I'm saying? There's motherfuckers out here that be doing panels and they garbage. They don't got shit to talk about. They ain't got nothing going on. They don't collaborate. They be like, just hit the link. Just hit the link. They don't try to do no type of like, what can we talk about? What can we do? What can we da-da-da-da-da? Oh, shit. Happy B-Day to Barbara. Happy early birthday, my love. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy that. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do what you do best. Celebrate. I hope you enjoy that tomorrow. You feel me? Damn, I think you like the last day, because you say you was Scorpio, so I've been trying to figure that out. I don't like doing zodiacs. All I know is you a fall baby, and so am I. I'm a fall baby. 10,000 sitting up there saying you say you gonna be short and still on 6 hours later. No, but I'm dead ass serious tonight, so that's the difference. I'm dead fucking serious tonight. I'm not even joking. Like tonight, I'm like literally keeping it short. So don't expect nothing. You feel me? No, my birthday already passed 12. My birthday already 12. I mean, my birthday already passed already. My birthday been passed. You late to the game, player. She's like, is your birthday tomorrow? Like, yo, you bad late, yo. You sit up there ask me now, like, yo, is your birthday tomorrow? Yo, and so did you get the glizzies, 12? Let's talk about that. Did you get the glizzies? I want to know. Did you get the glizzies? When's your birthday, 12? Why you asking all them questions? When's your birthday? Tell me that. Hold on, I'm just trying to make sure the link is cool then. Hold on a sec. Damn, I hate when this shit happens. Hold on, give me a sec, y'all. Because now I'm like trying to figure out on a different screen. Yeah, CIP, like we don't tell nobody because it's just under control, right? But like nah, because I be feeling like 12 be trying to be all in my business, and I be like, mind your business, girl. Damn, why you all up in my shit? Hold on. All right, but yeah, like it's like Listen, all I told people from the jump is, what's up, Memphis? But all I told people from the jump is like, look, listen. Yeah, I got family members whose birthdays in October and in November. Let's just say that. I got family members that we all throughout the fall. You feel what I'm saying? The fall is the best season. We make the most creatives. Look, listen. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what no one says. Fall babies are the best babies. Okay? You know why I tell you they the best babies? Because we the most creatives. We move the world. Look, listen, as much as I might have a little bit of a neutral opinion, because I know it's some bullshit that's going down, the incoming mayor was born on October 18th. Okay? Zaran Mindani. I'm starting to have a little bit of respect for him. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people out here who's born in the fall. You feel me? We do that. Nah, Christine, we ain't talking about spring babies. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. I don't want to hear it, Christine. I don't want to hear shit. I don't give a damn about no goddamn spring babies. We talking about the fall because this is what I'm talking about right now. Third Ward, what's good, homie? You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn about that. Y'all want to talk about spring babies. I don't give a shit what you say. Fall babies is the best. I don't care. You can talk to me about Zodiacs. You can talk to me about all that different shit, man. Fall babies is the best. I mean, look, listen, let's run it. The link is pinned. If y'all really feel like y'all birthdays is better than the fall, tell me why. I want to challenge that opinion. You understand? Fall babies is the best. We have the best season. This is when you see all the festive things go on here. You understand what I'm saying? Preparation for when y'all start to sit up there and say that, yo, it's the winter time. And then it starts to get into the springtime. So all the leaves and all that other stuff ring back. You know what's great about the fall? It can dead ass be hot outside and there's no bugs. Did you think about that? Because the leaves is changing. So the bugs is like, yo, we don't want to be out here. You spring babies, y'all got to sit up there and deal with the fact of the matter. Y'all got them bugs coming out. And I fucking hate them goddamn lantern flies. And the summer, forget about it. Summer is dead, son. Summer is mad hot. 90 degrees outside. I ain't gonna lie. I do love the summer, though. I can't lie. And this summer was type lit. I can't front. You know what I mean? So I had 2 in the summer and 2 in the winter, 2 in the summer. I'm also a Cancer. We're born on June 12th. My best friend is a Cancer. Yeah, my best friend is a Cancer. My homeboy was I ain't gonna even say he's my ex-friend, but like basically my homeboy that I was cool with that I haven't heard from in years, he's a Cancer too. And I feel so bad because I feel like low-key in my mind, I'm talking shit about him. And I just be like, yo, Cancers be type soft. I'm sorry. Cancers be type soft. I don't even like talking about Zodiacs. Y'all did this to me. I didn't want to talk about Zodiacs. But yo, I'm telling you, Cancers is type soft, yo. They always want to talk about fucking fall babies. Nah, y'all soft, yo. I don't give a shit what y'all say. Y'all soft as fuck. Y'all be sick. Yo, my friend would be calling me, be like, Bronzebird, what you think about this? What you think about that? Why they treat me like this? I'd be like, bro, like, fuck is good with you, bro? Like, you got it, man. Like, you got it, king. You know when you put manifestation on people and shit? You know what I'm saying? When you try to manifest, you be trying to, yeah, y'all be squishy people as fuck. I don't care what nobody tells me. Like, yo, y'all squishy. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for that, twin. But like I said, yo, Cancers be type soft. Nah, but I respect their work ethic. I'll tell you that. I respect Cancers' work ethic because they hardworking people. The ones that I know, my best friend, yo, they workaholics. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Cancers, yo, my best friend. Yeah, like I said, my best friend is a Cancer. Fucking love them to death. But you know, like I said, Zodiacs, when it comes to Zodiacs, we the best. You know what I'm saying? Fall babies is the best. If you disagree, hit that link right now. I got all the time in the world for a couple of hours. Especially 12. Because 12, I don't even, you know what's really crazy to me? Why hasn't 12 hit the link yet? Or haven't hit the panels for the last couple of streams? She's been MIA. Last time she was here trolling me about Chrissy and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And let me give you a brief announcement too. I forgot to mention this on the last powwow. If y'all don't know who the hell I'm talking about, so if y'all don't know who I'm talking about, it's all good. Welcome back, Max B. All right, Max B is a music artist from Harlem. He's dope as fuck. He was around with Dipset and Jim Jones and the rest of them. Welcome back, Max B. I'm not sure if he's gonna put out music, but I just have to say that because that shit was lit. Okay, like I grew up like listening to Max B. I'm older, but you know, like Max B had that dope ass music. Let me get off that. So let me say, oh, so shout out to the Libras and Scorpios then. Yeah, shout outs to them. You know what I mean? Y'all was out here trying to ask me like, oh, Bronzebird, what zodiac sign are you? And I said, that's none of your business. You will never know. You feel me? Wave gang, you heard? Wavy. It's wavy, baby. I miss Max B music, man. I would have played it on the powwow, but tonight I just don't feel like getting hit with a copyright notice. So that's why I'm trying to keep it chill. And I'm like, yo, I would play some Max B for y'all. I might, yo, if I got time this weekend, I might say fuck it and just do it. And then afterwards, whatever it is, when I create a new page for this YouTube shit, then I might just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna play all the music I want. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can go check it out over there instead of just being like, damn, we got over the Rumble. Cause I know y'all don't be watching my Rumble. I know y'all don't be watching my Rumble. And I'm not mad at you for it. I'm not talking shit as in like I'm mad at you for it. Like, nah, I'm not mad at you for it. But like I know y'all like, cause why would y'all want to watch a stream from YouTube all the way on Rumble? So that's something I also thought about too. Cause I'm just like, it don't make no sense for y'all to hit the link to watch the links over there. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it all on YouTube. So I know y'all don't be watching the Rumble. You said I sound like a Leo. I'm trying to figure out, yo, most of my life I grew up around Geminis and fucking Aries, man. Aries, Cancers. One of my best friends is a Pisces. Who else? That mainly, yo, like, I ain't gonna say about, I have a couple of family members who's are Scorpios. I used to hate Scorpios, man. You know what I'm saying? And Libras too, man. You know what I mean? Nah, Libras is cool. Like, they could be cool. Scorpios, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to have that beef with that shit. Yeah, bro. Like, that's one thing. Because, again, when it comes to us as creatives, we got to be constantly thinking about what platforms we putting shit on. And I just be like, yo, I want to be very conscious. Because then I was talking to somebody else about certain things that I do off of YouTube. And they'd be like, why do you have this? And why do you have that? And I'd be like, I have it because I have it specifically, like, tailored to this or tailored to that. Fuck that. Yo, yo, being a creative is something, alright? Where the fuck y'all at? Why y'all not hitting the link? I'm gonna put it out there again. It's Pen, like I said. The signs who raised me, Leo, Aries, and Taurus. I got raised with Geminis, yo. Geminis and Scorpios around me. Okay? Like, that was what I was raised in. You know what I mean? And then, who else? I'm trying to think who else. Was it Virgos? Nah, one of my family members is a Virgos. I swear to God. But this is what I'm saying. I think it's because you ladies are the reason why I can't stand zodiac signs. Because I can't stand having a conversation with women about zodiac signs. I swear to God. I'll be having a conversation with a woman and I'll be like, yeah, I'm this, that, and the third sign. Oh, y'all like this and y'all like that. I couldn't date y'all because y'all always... And I'll be like, yo, can you like get to know me for who I am? Like, why it gotta be a conversation about zodiacs? Yo, y'all women love talking about zodiac signs. That's why I be drowned out. Yo, yo, CIP twin, you ever go on a panel and you ever go on a panel and somebody mention about zodiac signs and it's a whole domino effect? I swear to God, yo, these women are gonna go on a panel and be like, I think Bronzebird is a Virgo. I think Bronzebird is a Leo. He definitely ain't a Libra. I think he might be a Scorpio. He might be a Sagittarius. I'd be like, why y'all chicks love talking about fucking zodiac signs so much? I don't give a fuck about that shit. Especially when it comes to dating too. What up, Swami? But especially when it comes to dating too. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. You really think I'm gonna be going out with you and I'm not gonna deal with you because you a certain zodiac sign? Yo, get real. I hate that shit. Nah, I call it, you know what I call it, Culture Invasion Podcast? I call that shit the Zodiac Rabbithole. When women get into that conversation or people get into that conversation, like, yeah, I was raised with that. He a Cancer or he a Pisces, he a Capricorn. Shut up. Nobody want to hear that stupid, goofy shit. Date me for me. You feel me? I like, it's cool if you going to sit up there and say that. I had this one conversation with this girl, right? Yo, I had this one conversation with this girl about zodiac signs, son. I swear, I said, yo, I can't stand talking. I told Shorty straight up, I can't stand talking to Shorties about zodiac signs. She's like, yeah, I like to talk about zodiac signs because it's just a guide. And then and I'm like, yo, look, listen, that's cool or whatever, but like, don't be talking to me about no damn zodiac signs because I don't really believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, son, this is a new age. Open your heart with the signs and get you into the feminine side. Nah, Shaka. Nah, I can't do that. Oh, I know it's not you, Shaka, but shout outs to Smooth, yo. I saw Smooth going live the other day, and I was like, yo, finally that motherfucker came back online. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I miss y'all niggas, man. When we used to be on Agons, all of us, man. Me, you, that Canadian nigga. Who else was on there? Smooth, checking in for you or something like that, or whatever. Just used to be there. Fantastic came through a couple of times. Man of Tomorrow and all that other stuff. I miss that shit. You know what I mean? Word. If you got another one, I'm gonna try to hop through. I'm a Scorpio. We get a bad rep. Yeah, y'all really do. A lot of people can't stand Scorpios. That's real shit. Every single time I hear about it, who's like, oh, that person is a Scorpio. I can't stand y'all. Y'all evil. I swear. I probably was busy that day, Shaka. No lie. Because you know what I got to do, bro? I got to be hitting the notifications. I don't be knowing when you going live because it's a spur of the moment. So you know what I'm saying? I might be busy, might be doing something. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's all love. Men have a lot of their mother in them and won't admit. You know, it's funny you say that. Like, I be trying to analyze behaviors about myself. That's my mom's and my father. And I be trying to figure out what traits that I possess from my mother and what traits I possess from my father. And I be knowing it because I be like, this is the reason I act like this. See, y'all got to recognize that. I know y'all probably do. But y'all ever like sit back and think to yourself, the reason why you act the way you act is because you get that from your mother or you get that from your father? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people may be like, because there's a lot of things that align. Why you move the way you move or why you sit up there act the way you act. It's because of who you get it from. Even your mannerisms, you got to recognize who you get that from. Yo, do you get that from your moms or your pops? You know what I'm saying? That's where you have to embrace the good side of you and the bad side of you. Yeah, the vertical shit, bro. I know. Listen, I know who the fuck I get. For the most part, I know who I get my shit from my mom's from and who I get my shit from my pops from. I know what I get shit from. You know what I'm saying? That's all about knowing who you are. Because, you know, certain people be like, oh, you know, I don't understand why I'm like this. I don't understand why this happens to me. And da-da-da-da. It's like, yo, you got to look at your lineage, player. Who in your family know you know out there to be sitting up there arguing all the time? That's probably your fucking mom or your dad. Listen, look, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be knowing that. I think I probably get that argument shit from my dad and my mom's too. But I be sitting up there being, I think that I get that sarcastic shit from my father, being sarcastic as fuck. You know, it's really amazing, y'all. I look just like my father. That's the crazy thing. They put me next to my father. I'm his goddamn twin. It's a crazy world out here. I hear guys always say, my dad said this is my dad said, but my mom, your mom said a lot too. Yeah, my mom's definitely said a lot. Shit. I honor mama birds for a lot of shit. You feel me? So I be knowing, I was like, yo, that's what I get from my mother. I be knowing that shit. I be like, yo, that's what I get from my mother. I be knowing certain things. I be like, I ain't gonna say it on here, but I know certain shit I get from my mama bird. I know she's probably listening right now. I know I get certain stuff from you, ma. I think I showed pictures with me and my pops on one of my lives. That's what's up, man. For real. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't like showing my family on here because I like to be confidential and I don't want people in my business. But you know, I'm not saying it like, oh, it's a bad thing to do. But you know, he said Beeta says my dad hates arguing and drama. My mom was cool as fuck, a nurse and a social butterfly. See, you know what's really crazy? I tell myself that I hate drama, but low key I don't hate it. Because obviously you hear me on panels sit up there arguing with people and going off. So it's like, yo, Rons, you do like drama because you like sit up there starting shit and you're also a troll. So how could you sit up there and say you don't like drama? Like, I do. I'm not gonna lie because it's part of trolling because I like fucking with people. And in real life, I do too. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, it's certain things I just don't like. I don't like that shit, yo. Like in my real life, if I feel like people was arguing, I might give you a little something, something for a while. But then I might be like, yo, this is wild and mature. You know what I'm saying? I've seen like reckless fight. Like, let me tell y'all what happened. I remember one time we was waiting on a line, right? I was waiting on a line for something. And it's a security guard. And it was this person that was waiting on the line. So then what happened is that this guy was getting mad because it was these 2 or 3 people that had a VIP ticket. And when he had the VIP ticket, yeah, I know that's you, cynical one. But when they had the VIP ticket, they was able to jump the line. And so then basically the guy got mad at the security guard because they like, yo, why you let this dude jump the line? And so they had a whole entire argument about the fucking line. I said, that shit is crazy to me. And they almost got into a fight. And that's why I was just like, yo, y'all mad and mature. What up, son?
The troll delegation just messaged me. They said that they believe this is all cap. They need a photo of your father and you to cam up.
You ain't getting shit from me. You hurt? I ain't giving y'all a damn thing. Nah, don't act like y'all haven't seen me cammed up before. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. I'm hiding. Xiled know that. That's why he's quiet. Oh, I gotta start mocking Beeta again. Hello, my love. How are you? Yo, I swear she hates when I do that. Yo, cause y'all know how Beeta be speaking, yo. Beeta be mad fucking nice and shit, and then all of a sudden the panel go on, she start cussing some bitch out. And you know what I'm saying? And don't let her have some alcohol in her system. She be sitting up there saying some shit. Feel me? Have you seen her arguing?
She slowly integrates the troll. She starts all sweet and kind and walks you into it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know you in for an invention when you go to Beeta's panels, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you seen an argument about the 2 people fighting over a cat on a car? No, I didn't see that. Oh, shit. What up? Damn, SweetPea. My bad, because everything that's saying at in my shit. 12, can you tell us about the stream that you be doing that when you be eating chips and you be drinking juice and you be knocked out on your bed that you be having a sleep stream? I want to know what made you have a sleep stream, 12.
12, hit the link, damn it. You've been gone too
What up,
long.
Katrina? Yeah, now 12 want to act brand new. She don't want to hit the link no more. Or I guess because she don't want to troll me about Chrissy. So I think that's what it is. She don't want to troll me about that shit no more.
Did you see Chrissy on her date the other day? She's selling the birdhouse to somebody else.
That's what's up. That's good. I know she really wanted to be in a relationship. That's what's up. That's good. Why
Yeah,
have
she
you so done?
evicted you. She said all your shit's in the box to the left.
Son, how could I get evicted if I was never there?
I mean, shit, I don't know. Maybe you took your shit over there as a storage unit.
Bro, I was planted in New York City, bro. I was hopping from different fucking nest to nest to nest, bro. What you mean?
So 12 was right. You've been passing your feathers all around the place.
Well, I told you, I'm a private whore. You understand? I'm a private property whore. So with being a private property whore, you got to recognize that when it comes to that, I don't just be giving my feathers out just freely like this is all just a public giveaway. Nah, I'm a private property whore. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit the Only Birds subscription to get these feathers. If you can't hit that, then you ain't getting nothing. See that? That's how it works. First venture out for a day after went well. Whoop. He's your private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want him to do. Smack my ass and call me sassy. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. Like, shit is different.
Yeah, which brings me to the next thing that I want to bring up. If I got to
What?
deal with Ghost today, we're making Ghost a proposition. Since he don't
Nah.
get the love and respect where he needs to be and where he's at, we're going to give him a proposition to change his character and also do a name change of Bird Ghost.
Why are we going to Burgos? Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Hello
Okay,
there,
well,
my love.
he can change it. He can change it to Exile Ghost. I don't care, but he's gonna definitely have to have a personality
What's
change.
where all this changes now all of a sudden? Why are we doing changes now for
We're
good?
coming up
Why?
on a new year, new them.
Nah, New Year, same troll.
Well,
What up,
yeah,
Herbie?
I'm a
Oh,
troll. I'm gonna stay
yeah.
the same.
You gonna say this? I don't give a fuck. I just want to sit up there and go on trolling missions and fuck with people in their channels. You heard? Anyway, hello there, my love. How are you?
Bronzebird, we were talking about unnecessary drama,
Mhm.
and Sweet Pea, I'm sorry, I'm eating too. Sweet Pea sent me this short, but I've seen it before on Instagram, but it reminded me of that. If you want to play how ridiculous people get, it's fucking item.
Yeah, I see it right now. Oh, god damn. Why the fuck you can't go back? Hold on.
Shit, I just seen the Aboriginals and the Pan Africans threatening each other's life tonight on Truth on stream.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Aboriginal them going back?
Yeah, they going at it still right now.
Oh shit. Alright, but hold on. I got this. Let me see this joint on here.
You would think this is a joke, but it's really real. I think.
Don't come in our yard anymore.
She
They
will not
want you
listen.
to-
She's a cat. She doesn't speak English. It's a cat, dude.
Really? Okay. All right. Well, we'll have the police department figure it out.
Absolutely.
What?
Cat pervert.
I've done nothing to bring the cat. I've done nothing to bring the.
What the fuck? So this dude
It's
really
just a
went
cat
off
sitting on someone's car.
and they had a
And the
whole
other
entire
person is
argument. They had a whole entire argument about it.
Damn, Psyche's neighbors are raw, rugged, and weak as fuck.
Oh
I think it's
man.
long. I've seen the longer version of it, but it's pretty ridiculous. Like the cat's just sitting there and they're fighting over. It's like, I didn't take your cat.
Cat sitting there looking
pervert.
like
Cat
stupid ass
pervert.
humans.
Yo, and you know what's crazy? The cat looked mad unbothered. Like, yo, y'all
Exactly.
just I don't even know what the hell y'all talk about. And this,
He's like, I'm the boss. I started
I'm the
this whole
boss.
shit.
I'm gonna sit on your car. I'm gonna sit on your fucking car. What you gonna do about it? Hey, shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
He
you
was
know
looking
what's
like
really
my
crazy?
human gonna handle this.
Yo, you know what's really crazy? I think the panels have been running all day. I went to take a nap, and I was like, yo, what happened last night? Because you had Premiere Hall that was on there, right?
Wait, what?
Last night on Summers, there's dude named Premiere Hall that says some crazy shit.
Oh, I missed it, but then Summer explained it, and yeah, he was like legit, like admitting to having some stuff. Like he's like, I only had the pictures, and like I didn't do anything. It's like it sounded bad. Yeah.
Y'all talking about the dude with the Chester cat, Premier Hell?
Yes. Yeah, Premiere Hall.
Yeah.
What did he say?
I've
Anxiety
been
member?
told. I've been told. No, I wasn't there this time, but I've been told y'all he's a fucking weirdo, bro.
I don't know. That's the first time I seen him last night, bro.
I've never heard of him before. Somebody said he joined like before, but I don't
Yeah,
think
I chased him off your panel when he was over there, Beeta.
he did exile. Are you lying? Did you really? Thank God if you
No.
did.
No, I'm serious. I chased him off your panel that one day. It's the
Shout
same
out
day,
to you.
I think it was the same day I got into it with Tommy James. I'm not sure.
Well, good. You did a double whammy. Good job, exile. Fuck both of them. Am I echoing?
Wait, talk again?
A little bit, yeah.
I love you guys. Did I echo?
Nah, I don't hear no echoing on my side.
It's not really an echo, but it sounds like you're in a tin
duck.
can a little bit.
Nah,
Really?
you good. I don't hear shit.
Maybe I'll go down and then I'll jump back up again and see if I can get rid of the echo that I'm hearing. Okay.
Or just hit the echo cancellation and put the check mark back on it.
I'm too lazy, Exiled. I'll be back.
She's too lazy.
I don't think she knows how to do
She
it.
don't know how to do it, yo. What up, money? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's Friendsgiving. Oh, I meant to say this, man. I don't want to be smitten because I really don't feel like doing that shit, but I'm going to just say it right now. Yo, I just want to give a shout out to everybody that supported the Brownstone Powwow for all these years. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to those people who hit those links anytime y'all hit that Cash App and shit. And you know, yo, I didn't even say this because today's the 20th, right? Today is actually 5 years. Okay. You're definitely fucking.
Whoa, that's worse. Now it's echo and tin can.
All right, let me see what's good shit.
It's me?
You hit the echo cancellation for
Talk now.
Hello, my love.
There we go. That's good.
Yeah, you good.
Damn.
Nah, but what I'm saying is, it's like, yo, it's officially 5 years I've been on YouTube. You understand? And shit has been dope as fuck. I remember starting off trolling in the fucking manosphere and making my way up to where I'm at now, man. It's been fun. You know what I mean?
I would just like to state that I'm new around here. I don't know what a troll is. And is this a good panel to be on? Can you tell me, chat?
You might get your feelings hurt over here. Trolltober.
You can start with me. Start trolling me and see what happens, Xiled One.
Yo, Beeta ain't gonna do shit. She's gonna say, "Shut the fuck up, bitch." And just
I watched this thing that was really funny, and I don't know if you've seen it. I don't know if it's a trend, but everybody says "shut the fuck up" in the best way possible. You know? Have you seen that?
Nah, you got the video showing me
I
that.
swear to God, I thought about you, Bronze. You'd be like, "Shut the fuck up!" I'm like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like just all these.
I've said "shut the fuck up" in so many different ways of me being
Say
on
it,
panels.
Exile. Say "shut the fuck up."
Man, shut the fuck up.
See, that was a good one.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Wait. That's actually a song. There ain't some dude on YouTube that be playing that song. Shut the fuck up. Like, there's a song. I swear.
No, this was really funny.
It's a dude with glasses. It's the dude that got the glasses, right?
That was Andrew, the Drama Dome, before I made him quit the internet and shit, bruh. He had that.
I would love to hear SweetPea say "shut the fuck." She'd be like, "Shut the fuck up."
You're a stupid cunt. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I got that song on my playlist.
Hey, shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! It was like really funny because I had like bunch of like girl, like they were like, you know, these sassy women that there was like 20 of them, right? They were at the club and they would it would take turns. One would come be like, "Shut the fuck up," and the other one like,
They got like 6 or 7 different "shut the fuck up" songs.
yeah, you can make it sound like a funny, like you're actually cool with the person, or you want to, you know, start a fight. Yeah.
Wait, hold on, SweetPea. So you mean to tell me Psyche was in his feelings again when it came to you?
It's you better fucking lay off of her, me, Tracy, and every fucking female.
Man, he came up on Summers the other night. I almost chased him off Summers' panel, but then Alex and Harry, no, stay, Psyche, read us some cards.
Bro, I sat up there and spent the whole night like sitting up there disrespecting that motherfucker. And he finally left the panel after 2 hours.
He doesn't come around me. I'm like the devil word for him. He's just like, he can't even say my name. He's like, you know that one lady? It's like, bitch, he's been talking about my biscuits and everything being dry. And Psyche, you're only 4 years younger than me. But you look like 10 years older. Like, no, he looks 20 years older than me.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of a biscuit.
It's all your fault.
He's talking about your biscuit, Beeta. Oh
I didn't know. I
shit!
thought it was just a song. Like it was just about
Nah,
KFC, but apparently they made it.
nah.
First, he said it was a circle
What up,
jerk where
Summer?
people did something on a biscuit, and the last man standing had to eat it. He thought it was a diss at him. Now he thinks like my biscuits are dry and flaky, and then
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, all this because of a fucking biscuit.
yeah,
Yeah,
all of it.
I just watched a little bit of it, Sweet Pea. But what you say? You took that as a threat, so I ended it. What you mean by that,
Can we
Sweet
play
Pea?
the Sweet Pea thing? Because I haven't seen that yet, Sweet Pea. I just went into your
Alright.
Instagram to find the cat video, and then I noticed you had posted something, but I didn't even look at it yet. But I want to see it.
Dita,
Roll a
don't feel
clip.
bad. The
Roll
only
a clip.
reason he doesn't respect your biscuit is because it don't come with a butter knife.
Yo.
Yeah. Well, who is the Sweet Pea? Sour Pea? Yeah. Sweet Pea, by the way, wow, your channel is 100% me. How about how about show yourself? I seen your
What?
picture. You sent it to me before. I didn't share your number.
She has shown herself. She's a pretty girl.
Wow. Wow, she's sweet, but she's psycho. That's it.
What the fuck? Oh, wee.
Wait, can you play that again, really quick? I thought I.
Well, who is the Sweet Pea? Sour Pea? Yeah. Sweet Pea, by the way, wow, your channel is 100% me. How about how about show yourself? I've seen your picture.
Oh,
You
show
sent it to me
yourself.
before. I didn't share your number or your picture or anything because I don't do that kind of thing. But wow, wow, she's
Yeah, that's
sweet,
what
but
I
she's
was saying.
psycho.
He was implying that she never shows herself, but she has.
But
And
she
she's a pretty
has.
girl.
How you
Yeah.
feel, son?
In my world, I think a lot of these people need to calm down.
Da,
You know.
da. Yeah.
Man, I agree with you. I've been told I should cam up more often, but I don't know. Some of these weirdos be looking at you funny, like Psyche. The one time I cammed up over there, he started to talk shit, and then he tried to talk shit about my looks. He's like, "Well, I can't say that because he's actually a good-looking guy." And I was like, "Ugh," my skin just started to creepy crawl.
I'm totally about to simp out. Damn, Sweet Pea.
Please,
Damn.
get up here. Is that Christine up here?
That's Christine.
Oh my god, I was like, is somebody using Fozzie's picture? Hi, Christine.
I was gonna say anybody that doesn't like him or Psycho. Just saying.
Yeah.
I don't like Fozzie.
Everybody loves Fozzie.
No, I can't stand Fozzie. My dog is
No,
better than that.
you like
That's what I'm saying,
Fozzie.
so, you know what I'm saying? Nah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you like Fozzie.
My man's came through with the little Chicago hat and shit, man. Like, what's goody, man?
Friendsgiving and it just who is it?
This is
So
our
you just
second
like is this
Friendsgiving.
only what you do on Thanksgiving?
It's for friends.
So what happens after Thanksgiving? You do friend Xmas? Christmas?
I remember I did a Christmas alike stream before. What up, Summer? What up?
Holler.
Holler.
Hi, Summer.
I feel like he's from Compton and shit, yo.
I bet about
Oh my god, the headache that you the guy you today girl, you did a great panel. And shout out to Christine. Christine, you did a good panel too. But at the end, oh my god, Crystal was just getting on my fucking last nerve.
I
Could
had
not.
to take a phone call. I had to leave.
I came in this morning. I seen that bitch was on panel. I was like, nope, I'm the fuck up out of here.
Hey, I was her
Nah.
friend all day.
About time, because she was sitting up there coming at you for no reason. Oh
I got a
shit!
bunch of white Hey, Bronzebird, I got some
Yo, what's
Kentucky
up?
shit going on. I got some white boys and some big ass pickup trucks randomly meeting in a parking lot. Some shit's
I'm
going to go
scared.
down. But
Oh, whoa! Wait, that
Can
don't
I
sound like
watch
it's
it?
good.
nah, I
wait.
don't.
It's not. It don't sound like it's a good thing.
It don't look like a good thing.
Ooh, I'm gonna look. Hey, Summer, be careful. I don't know. You know what I
The
mean?
opposite way. Fuck them.
Because you just told me that it looked like it's about to sound like some fucking roundup or some shit.
I mean, it's some Kentucky shit. Ain't no telling what's going on. Could be a pre-clan meeting for all I know. So anytime a bunch of Ford trucks get together and cowboy hats, I start worrying.
Can't let them meet up.
Word Axe, I just peeped that. Getting more. That's what I figured they're doing the feature for on these the StreamYard. I guess I don't know how it works. I guess when you do the cellular version of it, you get more views and you get other viewers that come in. Either way, it's great. I don't give a shit. It's awesome. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Let's talk about it. 1212. I feel like I seen you before. I ain't really sure, but anyway, yeah, that's
How
all
come when
that
I
is.
post a comment, it doesn't show like when I'm up here? It pisses me off. Ugh. Hey,
I don't
Sweet
know.
Pea, it was just Sweet Pea. I love Sweet Pea. Okay, Sweet Pea. Don't let anybody ever fucking put you down. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You're kick ass.
Here we go. Like fucking Beeta's simping out for Sweet Pea. Like we didn't need all
I've
this.
always been something out for Sweet Pea from the
Hey, what
day
you
one.
simp? We don't need to. We don't need to simp for Sweet Pea. We
I'm
already seen
simping
that. I
for
was
Sweet
like,
Pea. And you're gonna
damn.
do shit about it.
Shut the fuck
Shut the
up.
fuck up. You guys, everybody do your best version of shut the fuck up. I know Summer's got a good one.
Yeah, someone definitely got a good one.
Summer, tell us to shut the
Shut
fuck
the
up.
fuck up!
Okay, everybody go down the line.
Go ahead.
Christine,
What?
say
Say
shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
She just-
H&M.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. Shut the fuck up.
Oh shit, that got me
Damn.
about Fifi. That shit got me about Fifi.
You just
son.
broke the window.
Real.
That shit got me about Fifi. It's like what? Just got
Okay, we
fucking
will.
scared.
Sorry. We didn't mean that.
You
That was
know,
a real one right there.
That was a real one. You let it rip. You feel me?
do you remember when I took the panel hostage for 8 hours saying that?
You know what I'm saying?
You can shut the
Nah,
fuck
man.
up for 8 hours?
8 hours.
I knew those
My
boys was
bad.
about to get somebody, didn't I tell
Yeah.
y'all?
You was
Oh.
telling Apollo, shut the fuck up.
Yep, they
Shut the
got
fuck up,
somebody.
Apollo. Shut the
I
fuck
told y'all
up,
those boys
Apollo.
about to get somebody, didn't I?
Right,
Look at 'em.
going. See the cherries.
Oh,
I think
shit now.
Christine's signature phrase is when she says "suck my ass." That's
Suck my ass.
signature.
Oh, she goes like this. Oh, suck my ass. She does it like with a sass to it. Oh, suck my ass.
It's just
Hey, I
like
was-
Christine can
I was-
smooth cook
That's
you.
what they're doing.
I was
Then
proud
we
of
got
myself.
Summer. Suck my dick from behind.
Suck my dick from the back, ho.
Oh, from the
Suck my
back.
dick from the back, bitch!
You heard? You heard?
And shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, damn, Bronzebird.
Yeah, you gotta say that with aggression. You know what I'm saying?
Pee Wee told Canada Dry to shut the fuck up.
Yo, I wish it. Yo, Sweet Pea, I wish I was there for that panel because you just was sounding like mad, just mellow and just chill. So you
That's
know,
the
you going
ones that
on?
worry me, bro. That's when you gonna hear
Right.
gunshots shortly after when they like, man, shut the
That's
fuck
why I'm
up.
saying you gotta be careful about them
Katrina.
because everybody used to us like yelling, right? But when you have somebody like Sweet Pea and she go off on a motherfucker, that shit hit different. Just like Tracy, because Tracy be chill.
Oh, I
When
love
she
when
used to go off, when Tracy go off on somebody, like when she went off Psyche
I was
and
doing that
fucking
today.
Mike.
I was being calm
Yeah, you was Summer.
I
when I
remain
was
calm.
roasting Crystal.
Oh, I like when Tracy goes, I fucking hate that shit. That's the way she says it is so funny.
I'd be like, what, Tracy? What the fuck?
The best
Fucking
was
hate that shit.
Bronzebird. Remember when Dirty what Dirty Diamond? Sorry. Flirty Diamond?
Flirty Diamond. Yeah.
My bad.
No, you got it right, filthy diamond.
That night I was trolling her and I didn't even scream one time.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Summer. That was like one of my favorite moments to watch, yo. Because the thing about it is, you was just sitting there smiling and you was just chilling. And Flirty Diamond can be like, bitch, that's why you did it. It's like, why you mad? Why you mad, sweetie? Why you mad? I was like, yo, Summer's that fucking smooth cooking her right now, son. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, she didn't cry. I felt bad because she cried, but it was a funny roast.
I didn't feel bad. Back then, I didn't feel bad. But I mean, obviously,
Don't feel mad.
Yeah, I like her now. Back then, I didn't give a fuck about her. but I like her now.
Nah, she cool.
That's
She
them
cool now. I
hormone
ain't-
pills that he's on. Don't feel bad. It's the medications.
Living
What up,
happily
Halo?
every day, so fucking vacations.
Yeah, man, like that shit was that shit was nice. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I always say my favorite trolling mission is like way before I met y'all. That was my favorite trolling mission. I used to troll some dude named Alexander Brandon. I got so many women upset that night because they was talking bullshit. Oh my god. You say you and it was about race talk. It was like, oh, you black men don't care. You black did this that there. You're like, what the fuck? Like, I would troll the shit out of him so bad he had to get his Asian friend to fucking tell me to chill. I'm like, nah, we not doing that.
That
Fuck that shit. We talk about black people. Why is this Asian chiming in? Christine, that's you?
Yes, me.
Okay, but
earlier this
Christina the
morning.
light
Oh,
skin.
so Bronzebird, did you see
yeah,
the pedal that I exposed?
you talking about that dude, Premier Hall?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was just talking about that earlier when you, cause I was trying to understand what happened, cause you did a part two, so I'm like, what the fuck happened?
I've
So,
been done told all you motherfuckers that dude's a weirdo. Nobody ever wants to
okay,
listen to
okay,
Exile.
Summer, I'm
Well,
not
first
gonna.
of all, that was
Okay,
my sticker encounter with him. I've never seen him or anything. He came up once before, but he didn't do any of that shit. Nobody said anything the last time he was there.
Nope.
So when he came up this morning, he was cool, like chilling, because I was like, wait a minute, haven't you been here before? And then we got to talking. And one thing about me, especially when I'm in and I was in that type of mode this morning, I just let people talk. So I was like, just, let him talk. We saw, he talked about his court case. I was asking him just regular questions. And then somehow it got into me, about the court case was about his children moving across state, all the way across the country and blah, blah, blah. And then it was his exes trying to put a restraining order on him. And I'm like, well, why would they do something like that? And then he was like, well, I had some court cases going on back in the day. And I was like, well, surely it ain't nothing like no PDF shit. I said, so why, what other than that, what would you be worried about? And he was like, well, it was something like that. And I was like, what the fuck you mean it was something like that? And he was like, well, I was charged federally with receiving and exporting child porn pictures. And I was
whoa,
like, wait, what?
what?
And I was like, hold the fuck up. I was like, what did you just say? And so then I kept on because I wanted to dig in a little bit more. And, whatever. And so what I did was I ended that live because I had everybody clip it. I'm going to send it out to a couple people I know that do exposure channels. And I want to get his channel taken down. And I want him to feel some fucking heat because I don't like pedophiles. And when I have proof that somebody's a pedophile, I'll do whatever I can to make their life uncomfortable online.
And right there,
So
I
now he's
beg to
out.
differ with you. Go check that first panel we was on along together. I mentioned it back then. I also mentioned that his old channel where he was self-admitting to it was destroyed, so I did not have the receipts.
Yeah, but everybody puts jackets on people.
I don't remember it being mentioned at all.
If I
Whatever.
put
Regardless of the
jackets on people, that means they really wear that jacket, though. That's their
I'm pretty
fashion
sure
wear.
I'm gonna check, but I don't even think you was there the first time you came. Actually, Exile.
Yes, I
So you
was.
might have
Go
been, and
check.
maybe you said something. Either
Yeah, go
way,
check.
either way, either way, because you wasn't there this time, so I had to fucking deal with them.
No,
And what
I
came out
wasn't.
was that, huh?
I said, no,
No,
I
you
wasn't
wasn't.
there this time.
Right,
Yeah,
and so I had to deal with them, and I got them exposed, and so I'm not gonna go back and check anything because if you did say something, it definitely didn't hit because I didn't hear it.
yeah,
But
I
either
do
way,
know
because he
about.
sat on panel with us for a long time, he got in character and everything. So that's why I just don't feel like if you did say something, you really didn't make stress it that much. Because if so, he wouldn't have done all that last time.
Well,
But either there nor
I was
there.
asked if I had evidence, and I said that the old channel was taken down, so I don't have no evidence because it was self-admitted by him.
Well,
So
either way,
it
finally
just
got
don't
him to do it.
sound right at all. It just don't sound right
Right.
at all. It just
Either
doesn't.
way, he exposed himself again this morning. I got him on video clip, and so I'm sending it to Pete Taco and a couple other people so they can do what they do. And I'm gonna get his paperwork, and I'm gonna expose that as well.
God damn, Summer.
Hey, we got a full picture, his full face.
Yeah, I mean, I have everything. I got his photo. All I gotta do is run this shit through Google Photos, and I'll find everything about it.
Yeah, backwards image it or something like that. Check the background and stuff like that. But I mean, like honestly, when you told me that, when you said that, I just was like, because we was on the panel, he was just saying his shit or whatever, so I'm not thinking anything of it. But then when you said it, I was like, wait, he said what now? Because I think I was there. I left before the panel because I think I was there when he started sitting up there talking about the court case and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was there for that, but then
Well,
afterwards I just went to sleep.
It took me a while to drag like what the court case was out about of them, you know what I mean? But it was just the right tone, and I was able to do that, you know. And so when I realized it, I was just like, hold on, wait a minute, what? So, and then he said something. I asked him something along the lines like, "Did his old lady know this before? Like, she had kids with him and everything?" And he giggled and he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "The fuck?"
See, the
So,
first
you
time we
know,
started
either way,
questioning,
and if XL did tell me, you know, like I said, for whatever reason, I don't remember it at all. So it wasn't that big of a conversation about it.
well, the first time we started questioning him about it was like 3 years ago at the shit show because he came up there with that Chester cat shit. And if you know the origins of the writer of the story of Alice in Wonderland, you know that Chester cat is, you know, one of those characters that's tied into some funny shit.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, on YouTube, everybody comes up with anime characters, so that's
Yeah,
just sit here
so
and
a
be
lot
like
of people,
somebody's a
it may not mean
PDF because they have
anything.
an anime character.
I know, and a lot of times it don't mean nothing, but you know, there's oftentimes that them
It do mean
weirdos is
something.
being subliminal with that shit.
SweetPea about what?
I gotta send a video to SweetPea too, so she can do what she wants with it. Yeah, but I put it on private because I didn't want him to go back. Because, you know, I just be thinking these motherfuckers is just weird. You know what I mean? He says all this shit on my panel, but then fuck around and try to strike me. So I shut it down real quick once I got him to cut. And he tried to come back up. But me and Christine both started 2 different panels. But I was like, fuck that. You ain't coming back on my shit. That was funny this morning. But yeah, I just shut it
It's
down because
good.
I wanted to make sure that because I have him saying all of it. And just like I guess apparently you all did back in the day. So I was like, shit, we clipping that shit. Make sure we save that shit. Now it's time to go take your shit down. Fuck him.
It's good to privatize it for 2 reasons. One, so they don't try to strike your shit. 2, so they don't go back, watch it, and learn where they fucked up and try to perfect their stories
Exactly.
to get around it the next time.
Yep.
Yep. 100%.
You
So
okay,
that's why I was like,
SweetPea?
all right, you guys. I was like, you guys, I'm cutting this short because I wanted everybody to be able to know about it. And if he had striked me or something, I wouldn't have been able to get it clipped. And like I had Christine and 420 and them go clip it while I was still alive. And then when they said, okay, we got it, I was like, all right, cool. And I made sure they got a picture of his face so I could have his face real good to run the shit through, like you know how we do.
We know. We know.
It's about to be a great fucking holiday. I mean, I'm about to go back on trolling missions, man. Nah, I'm not popping up over across the street, but you know, it's fun.
Nah,
You
but we
know,
could take this motherfucking weirdo's page down. Fuck him. I'm
If you
totally
fuck
got,
gonna
him.
if you guys know this dude named Freaks, Freaks has the dude's docs. If
need
not,
his doc.
Damn.
I'll
If
reach
you could
out to
get me,
Freaks.
hey, X out. If you could get that for me, that'd be a lot easier than me having to go do my research. If you can get it,
Yeah.
that would be awesome. I just need his name.
Yeah, you don't
That's
have to
perfect.
go all
Yeah,
that way, yo.
if he goes out and he goes live in the next couple of days, I'll ask Freaks for it.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I want that. I want his docs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit. These people are fucking. And you know what's really
This is
crazy?
my playground. This is the kind of shit I like to do. Oh, you think you gonna sit on my panel and admit that you a motherfucking pedo? You don't even know what web you stepped into, bitch. Watch this. Watch
You don't
me
know
and
how
all my
much you
friends
fucked
work.
up.
So XL and them already took one panel of yours down, and we gonna take the other one with XL and them's help too, hopefully, which I'm sure will happen.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yo,
Dick,
that's
I was
see,
like, gotcha, bitch. I'm not. I couldn't believe he would like sat there and admitted that shit. I was just like, but then again, I've done stings and shit before, right? Like you can literally Google me, and one of the first things that comes up is a huge sting that I did. Because we would always tell the police like they go out here and do these things, and then victims happen, and then the victims are scared. You know what I mean? They scared from the uniforms, they scared of all that. So they have people like me come out so I can help with the victims to make sure they're safe and get them to the right care and shit that they need. So I've done this before. This is my forte. Yeah, I like doing shit like this.
no, you know, I just feel like my experience on YouTube, I didn't heard a lot of fucking stories of people telling on themselves, and this reminds me of like some dude that used to be on my panel that's currently being like roasted right now in some fucking community he's in. and he would say some crazy shit like, yo, it's okay to sit up there and date a 12-year-old. And I'd be like, motherfucker, you 30-something years old. Are you fucking dumb? Like, why would
These
you say
motherfuckers is
that?
weird, dude. It's
Yeah,
weird.
this shit
And
is fucking
especially some of these
weird.
old heads and shit, they be saying that shit all the time, but that's because back in, and I talk about this all the time, like shit, back in the day, you know what I mean? Like on the block and everything like that. It was always the older drug dealers that always had, you know what I'm saying, was always rubbing up and hitting on us and shit. That's what got me selling dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like with the older dudes.
yeah.
So it's always a thing, and unfortunately in our community, and I'm gonna say ours because I was raised in a motherfucker, it's never called out.
It's never
Motherfuckers will
called
protect it.
out. And they glorize the fact of the matter, this man, like they'll basically be like, yo, this dude getting pussy. Yo, this dude getting
Yep.
pussy. Da
Even
da
as
da,
a
this that
child.
third. But it's like, yo, you dead be going to a girl's high school to pick her up, my G. Like that's not
Yo,
cool.
listen to this.
Like, yeah, go
Listen,
ahead.
so the guy that stalked me, right? Me and one of my sisters did not get along at all. Like we just now trying to work our relationship out because my mother died and everything. But like I don't fuck with this bitch. She's just foul, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so she got mad at me or whatever, and my stalker paid her a bunch of money to come online and tell everybody. She was like, oh yeah, when my sister was little, she was 13, 14 years old. She was fucking with married men, and she says that shit like it's not a problem. Like I'm the fucking issue, right? And I was like, well, first of all, that ain't exactly how it fucking went. I ain't fucking no married men. I said, and why are anybody asking why the married men was pushing up on me? Why they was doing what they was doing? I was a child. The fuck? You
Right.
think you think you slamming me? You think you fucking shaming me? Bitch, all you doing is letting validate motherfuckers my story is real, bitch. That's all you doing.
Yeah, and
So
my thing
I don't
about
give a
it,
fuck.
right? And my
Wow.
thing
Cause
about it
I didn't
is
ask for
this.
those married men to touch me. They touched me without my fucking permission. She just turned it like, you know what I'm saying, some shit. I was like, hey, and even if I was, it don't matter. I was still a fucking child.
I'm in the
Right.
show.
You're in the
You in the
show.
show, you in the show. Hey, peace to LES too. But that's what I'm saying, because I think what's really important that I want to get out is just that it's starting to be one of those sort of things. Hold men accountable. I don't give a fuck,
That's
yo.
right.
It is no
Hold up.
reason why. It is no reason why, like, you should be as old as you are and fucking dealing with some chick while she in high school. You fucking dumb. Like,
Why?
like,
While we're talking about it,
That's
though, let's
crazy.
bring this up. The other day, I had to tell LES about this dude named Savage Dave that's now going under Bunker Dave since we destroyed his
What up,
last channel.
Mimsy?
He's another self-admitted pedo and shit. And now that he's found LES, chances are the algorithm of your guys' channel might hit his algorithm. So just keep an eye out for a dude named Bunker Dave as well.
So I'm gonna say
Katrina and
this.
Christine, remember that name because y'all know I'll forget it.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna say this. I don't give a fuck if you
Next
watch
time,
back.
I'm gonna send you like well, I'm dropping my son off at work right now, but when I get home, I'm
Mhm.
gonna put it in your Discord. I got that clip of this morning. That way you have it too.
Yep, that's what's up. Yeah, I've been trying to strike that dude's new channel, but like he doesn't talk about anything anymore that can get him fucking struck and shit. So like all my
No,
reports
but if
go
you go to
unanswered.
some of his older lives, his daughter's on there.
His daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was talking about that last night because I was like, dude, why you? I said, he's like, well, you can go see my kids on YouTube, and I was like, why would you put?
Yep.
This is before the conversation went left. He was like, you can see my children on YouTube, and I was like, why would you put your kids on YouTube? I said, don't get me wrong, my kids are older, right? I don't have little bitty kids. My kids are all grown.
Right.
And every great now and then, like today, I was putting the Christmas tree up. You go see my kids, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay,
but again, my
Beavis.
kids are grown. They're not little kids.
Yeah, Christine, he might have his kid on there, but depending on how he listed that stream, it might be
Right.
fair use on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's not bad to have your children on YouTube. It's just how you present them and what you're talking about while they're on the
Absolutely.
stream.
If you're doing if you're doing one of those little family friendly contents, like this is what the
What up,
family did
Chris
on
Lowe?
vacation or shit like that, that's okay. But to expose them just for the hell of it, no, we can't do that. Especially the
I mean,
toddlers.
that's something we should. That's also something I want to talk about. My fault. I mean, just one thing. This is something I've been talking about like in my real life, and I've been talking about on YouTube.
I
I really
watched
be
it.
feeling like some of these parents really be exposing their child, especially their daughter, on some sexual shit, and I'm not feeling that. Yo, they be having these TikTok profiles and these young ass girls is like 8 to 9 years old dressing like a fucking slut. And then having them dance and all that other shit. I'm not feeling that. I hate
Well,
that shit.
I don't say I wouldn't say they're dressing
You
as
know,
sluts,
that
but they're
too.
dressing them above their age limits.
But
We say
Christine, but you
well,
know,
now wait, hold on, Bronzebird. Why
all right,
don't you say
go ahead.
provocative? Because calling
My
an
fault.
8-year-old
Yeah,
a
my
slut
fault.
is
My fault.
not
My
cool.
fault. I meant to say like in a way it is provocative. My fault. I meant to
Yes.
say it that way. So I mean, yes, they're having their children dress very provocative, and it's just a fact of the matter. I'm not feeling that shit, yo. Like you should not be doing. Your child should not be exposed to that type of life, and you thinking that shit is okay as a parent. I hate that
So
shit.
over the summer, I go over to the block. This one, over where I help a bunch of people at or whatever. It's summertime, you know what I'm saying, in the hood. You know how it is. Everybody out chilling, barbecuing, whatever. Got the music playing. Everybody shooting craps, having a good old time. I ride through. They like, Miss Summer, come through, get a plate. You know what I'm saying? We want to, make sure you're good. I'm like, all right, cool. So I pull up and I'm chilling there, and I go in the backyard, and there's all these like 6, 7, 8-year-olds. They twerking. I went over there. I
Are
cut the
you
fucking music
fucking
down. I got in
serious?
front of every single one of them. I said, let me tell you something. I said, I will twerk your fucking asses into a grave. Love you. Have a good day. I said, y'all got me fucked up. I said, whose kids is these? And they was like, and the mom came over or whatever. And I was like, what the fuck is y'all doing? And they was like, no, Miss Summer, it ain't even like that. I said, no, it is like that. I said, because what we
It
not
is like
doing is we
that.
not sexualizing our babies. I said, so what you
Right.
gonna do is you gonna pay attention what the fuck is going on with these kids. I said, because next time, I promise you, we gonna see each other. Because I don't play shit
Hmm.
like that, dude. I don't play that.
That's
And
right.
with people I help, listen, I am 100% like love, and I will do anything for you. But every single person in my goddamn city knows, don't play with me. Do not play with me. No matter how professional you think I am when it comes to kids, honey, I will school you in a heartbeat. And from that day forward, they don't do shit like that. I've never caught them kids in another predicament like that. Now,
As they
and
should.
she's like, well, because at first she was like, well, they at home. I said, it's one thing when y'all at home and y'all playing around and joking around, whatever. You know what I mean? You in the privacy of your home, you let the kids play around. Even then, you still need to hold it to a cue because you teach them and you put it in their mindset that they ain't nothing but a twerk. And they're more than that. These are young queens that's growing up. Like, what the fuck is we teaching them?
Hmm.
I gotta go
So
charge my
I don't know.
phone.
I
Fam,
don't
it's
play
getting
that shit.
low
If
on
I roll up
battery.
on
But if
somebody
you're
with some
still
kids like
alive, I'll
that,
be back.
yeah,
In an hour, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
Thanks out. But exactly my point. My thing about it is just that. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I just got distracted. Speaking
As
of
a
kids, y'all
stripper, and my
saw what
children
happened.
never.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Uh,
I'm just reading something right now. Speaking of kids, y'all saw what happened in Chicago with the mom who got jumped by 8th graders.
Yep.
that
Yep. I heard
shit
Whoa.
about that.
pissed me the fuck off. Do you
There's an
understand,
actual video
Mother
man?
about
and her
that?
son got jumped out there.
Oh my Bronzebird. I'll get the video and send it to you. Oh my
Okay.
fucking god, dude. So okay, I didn't know what the fuck I was watching yesterday. I'm glad you're bringing this up because ain't nobody really talking about it.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm sitting here. I'm going through Facebook yesterday, and the mom is pregnant, first of all. And there's 2 little children. They're about
Wow.
maybe 6, 7, maybe at best 6, 7 years old. I'd say kindergarten, first grade. All of them are very little. The babies are little. She's very petite. All these badass motherfucking kids that need their asses snatched up and their parents need to have charges pressed against them for not putting some fucking goodness in their goddamn hearts because these little fucking brats. And I don't give a
Hmm.
fuck what anybody says. They needed their goddamn ass beat. They need a good old fashioned ass motherfucking woman. They beat the shit out this lady. They jumped this baby. They jumped the babies. They jumped
What?
her. And I'm talking about middle school, elementary kids. I'm not even talking about high schoolers. They like
Right.
middle school and elementary kids. I'd have beat the fuck out of every one of them kids if I live in that city. You understand what I'm telling you? I'd have went to
Yeah.
that block and I'd have fought their parents because I'd have beat their fucking asses, even though I don't know that lady. And that's on my life. I would have. I promise you, I would have. It's in
Yep,
Yeah, that
it's
shit
Chicago.
is
sad.
I
fucked up.
believe you.
Yeah,
Yep.
that shit is fucked up. Like, why would you
Yeah.
do that?
And it happened.
And you said that she was pregnant, right?
Yep.
And she had
I
sickle
didn't know
cells.
all
The
that.
mother had sickle cells on top of it, and the mother never one time. All she wanted to do was protect her babies in her belly and protect the 2 babies that she had. Her little boy was over by the fence screaming and crying. She had a little girl because one of them kicked the little girl in the head. Like, dude, and the mom had sickle cells. Not one time did she ball her fist up them. She just kept begging them, please, babies, please stop. Please. Man, I'd have fucked them goddamn kids up. You understand what I'm telling you? I'd have beat the dog piss out them babies. I would have fucked every one of them goddamn kids up. I don't give a fuck. You got me fucked up, and that's what's wrong with these goddamn kids. They not getting their asses beat. I'm sorry, this new age shit's cool and fine and dandy, but at the same time, motherfuckers, y'all want to sit here and play these fucking games and not discipline your children, and then wonder why these motherfuckers is out here causing actors. And then when one of them gets shot, you're gonna be like, oh, he was a good kid, she was a good kid. Now fuck that. Discipline your goddamn kid. I press 5 bucks.
Absolutely.
And
As a mother,
to
that shit
point,
pissed me off. I ain't even gonna front. I'm sorry. That shit made me cry. Really, Bronzebird. That shit made me cry.
All good.
No, Summer, Summer, you like no. That's why I'm like, there's no need to apologize for that because I understand. You feel what I'm saying? Even though I don't have kids, I can definitely understand. That should have pissed me off too. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, why y'all sitting up there doing this to this woman? What the fuck did she do to you? Oh, like
Well,
even hearing that,
middle
even that hearing me
school.
right now, that shit. That's what I mean. Even hearing that right now is just like getting me tight. Like I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Do y'all not have a fucking brain cell in your head? Are you dumb? And she got fucking
They
kids.
stomped this baby and the mother in the face. They stopped her in her fucking stomach. These are middle school, Bronzebird. I'm not bullshitting. These was little ass fucking kids. I was like, oh, you got me fucked up. I'd have shot every one of these little motherfuckers. I'm not even playing. Like, real shit. And I don't give a fuck what any of you in the comments think. That shit's fucking foul, dude. If y'all seen this video, it was the most weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life.
What up, Blaze?
I could not believe it.
Yeah, I mean,
happened
like,
right here in my hometown. You remember,
yeah,
I
man,
grew up
like,
in Chicago, so I know exactly where that area is. I think I drove past that school at least once or twice in that area. It's like, damn.
and these
And you know what else this fucking
motherfuckers.
shit proves? You know what else this shit proves? These kids just don't give a
These
fuck.
parents are scared of these fucking kids. They scared of them.
Well, that's it.
Especially in Chicago.
It's two things. It's
Dude,
two
these
things.
These kids don't give a fuck anymore. I mean, when I was younger and fights broke out in school, we made sure there were no parents, no teachers, no staff around to get in the way. But these motherfuckers, they just don't give a shit. They'll jump the parents and the teachers.
But that's the thing.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the thing that I was just thinking about, right? I think there's 3 things that I'm thinking about while y'all saying this. Number one, parenting in this generation has gone fucking soft, in my opinion. I feel like these parents have made their children their friends and not their actual kids. I was so fucking disgusted. I was down by this place called Union Square, and I think the littlest thing ticked me off. I saw this mother that had her daughter with her, and the mother is walking about 5 to 7 steps in front of her daughter. And mind you, her daughter is a toddler. And I don't know what it was that got me upset. I said, you need to watch your child at all. Right. You not watching your child. You walking all in front of your kid, and you not watching your daughter, and she's walking in back of you. Bitch, is you dumb? Fuck is wrong with you?
That baby. Anything can happen.
They can
to that baby.
snatch your kid up
on the fucking curb, hit the baby. Anything can fucking happen.
She could have walked out in the street or anything.
She's a toddler, and you sitting up there walking.
You know what kills me, Bronzebird? It feels like, and I talk about this all the time. It feels like to me, and I'm a mother. Like, I'm a mother of 10, okay? Nobody tell me shit, okay? And you know what? My husband was a truck driver. So most of those 10 children I raised by myself because my husband was an over-the-road truck driver, okay? Nobody tell me that nobody can't take care of their kids, okay? Because my kids are great children. They're actually amazing men and women because I didn't fuck around. Now, I didn't believe in beating my children at all. I could discipline my children by the tone of my voice. But if it ever, my kids, like, people give a fuck. Everybody, we live in a society where everybody's got to win something. Everybody cares about each other's feelings. Everybody, you know what I mean? Oh, you hurt my feelings. My feelings matter. Fuck your feelings, goddammit. Stop acting like a fucking idiot.
Right.
It's as simple as that. Some shit has to be old school. We get so used to this. Oh, everybody's got to win a trophy. Everybody's got to care about their feelings. Oh, no, you know, kids need privacy. Let me tell you something. I got 10 children, and there was never no such thing as fucking privacy as long as they live in it. I don't give a fuck if they got a job. You in my goddamn house. You ain't got no fucking privacy. If I feel like your life is in danger and I feel like I need to go through your shit, I'm going to. What you gonna say about it? The fuck?
Yeah.
I don't play none of that.
Agree.
I don't play none of that, dude.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was basically, even though I'm married for 20 years, or almost 20 years, you know, my husband was an over-the-road thing, so I raised some kids by myself.
But even what you saying, Summer, of course, I can't say shit because I don't have kids, but at the same time, I feel that because even still, because I really do get upset at the shit that I see because it just doesn't make sense to me. And I'm just like, yo, y'all need to stop thinking that you have to, like, my thing about it is, it's like you don't want to discipline your kids. Fuck that. If I got kids, they gonna learn, like, yo, Bronze don't play that. Like, yo, my father Bronze,
Well,
like,
they
yo,
always
look.
say to me they scared the state's gonna come or whatever. Let me tell you something. And again, I was an abused child. My mom beat the fuck out of me. My mom stabbed me in my motherfucking face. I have a cut by my eye. I mean, like my mom did a lot of foul shit to me, right?
Mhm.
So I'm not one to beat your children. But number one thing, if they when your babies are little, all children learn the most of their lives when they between 1 and 5. So if you take the time, and even as crazy as my life was and all this other shit, you know what I mean? I still made sure I took the time to pour into my fucking children. You know what I mean? Like, and I had people around me, even when I couldn't do my best, you know, like that was also pouring into my children that were doing, you know, so like, no, we didn't play that. Like, you could discipline your children and teach them right and wrong and stay on them and hold accountability. As adults, motherfuckers don't want to take accountability in their own actions. They go around here acting like a fucking idiot and don't want to take no accountability for their shit. And then when somebody that loves them tells them, hey, dog, you doing wrong, motherfuckers want to spaz out, right? And I am not talking about anybody in particular. I am talking about this topic. It has to do with the kids. If we don't teach our children how to do that, then guess what? They're doing the same shit when they grow. We got a bunch of broken, fucking whiny ass little boys and girls out here in grown up land talking about my feelings. Fuck your feelings. Oh, you bullying Summer. Man, I come from a generation I wish the fuck you would say bullying. Because you would get knocked the fuck out.
Shit.
It's called accountability. It's called stop with your dumb shit. People, you know what I mean? Like, pour into your fucking children. Get
And you know,
offline and pour into your fucking kid. People be like, oh, Summer's got kids. Watch the online. My kids is fucking grown, bitch.
you
My
can do
baby's
whatever
just
the
grown.
fuck. And you can still do whatever the fuck you want. And let me say this too. A lot of motherfuckers that be
My kids
against
was little, I would never be on the internet like this. Nah, I wouldn't. I would not.
I'm gonna keep it 100. As much as people was against bullying, I ain't gonna say like I'm pro bullying now. But the thing about bullying is that taught you to sit up there and fight your motherfucking
Build
battles.
character.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Y'all can sit up there and talk about, oh nah, I'm not.
To an extent,
Again,
yes,
I'm not.
bullying
I'm
too, yes, I agree
but
with that
that's.
to an extent.
I want to understand. I want that to be understood. I'm not pro bullying. I'm not saying that you should bully someone. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, people be like, oh my god, bullying this, that, and third. I said, yo, when I was in high school, motherfuckers used to start with me. And it wasn't until one time some motherfucker sat up there and hit me and I slapped the shit out of them. And I said, you ain't gonna fuck with me no more. You ain't gonna fuck with me no more. And after that, they stopped.
My son
And I said,
had
that's the
same
point.
problem.
Y'all gonna be sitting up there talking about, y'all going, and look, listen, I'm sorry. Like, if y'all listening, y'all gotta be able to stand the fuck up and say, you got one time to fuck with me and I'm gonna smack the shit out you. And you won't learn not to fuck with me. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta learn to fight the fuck back. You get these motherfuckers get hit. They gonna sit up there and say, I don't like the fact the matter he touched me. I say, you get your ass up, you smack the shit out of him. Fuck are we doing?
And they want to grab a gun because they too scared to fight.
Y'all wanna grab fucking weapons before y'all sit up there and duke it out with two hands. You should be using the motherfucking weapons that God gave you. And y'all sitting out there talking about, nah, I'ma sit up there and bang on this motherfucker. Why? Because y'all had an argument and shit? How pussy is you?
Right?
Absolutely. Now,
I hate that shit, man.
100%.
A bunch of fucking softies. A bunch of fucking softies in these generations. They ain't got nothing else better to do than sit up there and grab a fucking weapon before they sit up there and duke it out. Because y'all had a problem online or y'all had a problem in real life and all this other stuff. A bunch of goddamn pussies that sit up there talking about they want to grab guns because they had a fight over a goddamn girl. Y'all stupid as fuck, man.
It really is. Now that bullying thing
Ain't got no goddamn cojones.
I'm gonna go get that video so you can see it, Bronzebird, because it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad. It like I could. I was just like, you know what I mean. And we make so many excuses, and this is something like we have it in our community, right? Like because it's just like we got kids that's out here really shooting motherfuckers. I'm talking about 11, 12 years old. I told y'all the story. The first kid, the youngest kid I ever walked up on, his little shit was 9 years old. He had a bottle of Jim Beam, he got tattoos, and he had a 9 in his fucking shorts. Promise you, I'm not bullshitting. I've mentored this kid now. He's doing really good. I got him in Job Corps. He graduated out of Job Corps. He's doing fucking amazing, right? But he didn't have nobody. He didn't. The streets was his mama. Like, that's just what it is. And I tell people all the time, like, I get we get busy. I understand that. I understand all these different things. But we are failing our children because we don't have the village mentality anymore. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, if your mama was at work or whatever, your daddy wasn't around, you had the big mamas, you had the unks, you had all the people in the neighborhood that was gonna step up and make sure that village was taken care of. And so now we don't do that. You don't know the motherfuckers that live around you. You don't know, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know your fucking kids' teachers because you ain't. When's the last time a motherfucker went to just go have lunch with your kid? Because it was. My daughter's in high school. Guess what? She's a junior in high school. Guess who pops up on her to go have lunch with her? Her
Her
mama.
mama.
Because ain't nobody in this world gonna have her back like her fucking mama. And she's always gonna know I got her back. I don't give a fuck if she's a senior. I don't care if she's my kids is grown. I go pop up at their job. I'll be like, hey, you wanna have lunch on your lunch break? You gotta let them. All these young people are dealing with so much, and we as adults are fucking failing them because we too busy, or we don't want to get involved, or we worried about their fucking feelings being hurt. Man, fuck your feelings. You're gonna bury your goddamn kid. You keep fucking playing. And so this is the conversation I have with parents every fucking day in my city.
That's good.
Sorry, I get a little passionate about it, but I mean, I've been to more children's funerals this year than I've been to funerals ever in my fucking life.
Nah, but what I'm saying is something. It's really no need to apologize because at the end of the day, like I get sick and tired of it, and I don't have kids, right? But it's the thing about it is I watch over my little sisters, and I'm just like, yo, I don't, you know. And I'm always gonna keep it fucking real. Like I'm not gonna sit up there and try to sugarcoat shit. Like you need to know this. If I could tell you little things that's gonna improve your life and how you're gonna move as your brother, I'm going to do that because that's the closest thing that I have to a kid. But the thing about it is I watch these fucking parents out here and I just get mad because I'm just like, I don't get it. Y'all are so fucking neglectful and it pisses me off. Y'all rather have your child, your toddler, or you have your little baby that's about 6 to 7 months years old, even younger than that. We'll talk about younger than that. You have your fucking kid sit up there glued to the goddamn TV and they don't know shit but to sit up there and stand in front of a damn TV. What do they know? That's the mentality you teach them, right? And then what they grow up and do, they sit up there and have a cell phone, have a iPad, and all that other stuff. And guess what they doing? Sit up there chilling on TikTok. Absolutely. What are you doing?
Well, and not only that, but like they have okay, so we take the men for aspect, right? So you got young boys around you, and you on fucking whether it's the internet or a real person, you know what I'm saying, talking crazy to females. You a bitch, you a whore, you a slut, you ain't shit. You teaching your baby right then and there not to respect women. And trust me, it's very apparent when you can see they doing it because the fucking 9 years old they trying to slap they mamas in their faces and shit, and everybody thinks that shit's cute. And then you flip the script, and you got, you know what I'm saying, young mothers with their daughters teaching them how to be fucking ratchet and stupid too. You know what I mean? It's like, goddamn, look, don't get me wrong, I am a fucking hood rat to hardcore, okay? But like that street part of me, like I've worked on that a lot, and I know because of that street part of me how fucking it is important for my children to survive, how important it is for my children to be educated, how important it is them to know financial fucking freedom, how important it is to know for them how to balance shit, own businesses, all that kind of shit, dude, because I'm from the fucking street. Motherfuckers from the street want to sit here and act like they so gangster and so cool, and then they want to pass that shit generational. No, motherfucker, you're supposed to break those generational curses so your kid ain't got to deal with that shit. Not that you make your child into a thug too, dummy. The fuck?
That's a fact.
Sorry. Again, this is close to my heart because I say this shit all the time.
Sis, nah, we don't need to apologize for nothing. Nah, we don't need to apologize. Nah, you good.
Yeah, you all good, Summer. Let me say this, but this whole bullying thing, I think it's a double-edged sword. Like Bronzebird said, yeah, bullying can teach you to be strong, but it can either do one of two things. One, cause emotional damage to you to where you can't defend yourself, or two, let's say you do smack the shit out this little some bitch, and now people look at you like you're the villain.
My son got suspended. My son got suspended, and we spent the weekend down.
Who gives a fuck?
When your child's robbing them, they're good. You know, I told somebody one day. I'm sorry, Christine. I didn't mean to cut you off, or HM. But I told somebody one day because I was disciplining my child. I sit there and she stole out of a store, right? With the balls with me right with it, right? I clowned her ass. I'm talking about I showboated her real good. She never stole again. Let's put it that way. But somebody was like, "Oh, well, you probably shouldn't be talking to her like that." I said, "Bitch, when my child's over here putting a gun to your throat, robbing you, you gonna wish I fucking did spank my child or yell at my child." I said, "So get the fuck out my goddamn face." And then she went off with her little Karen ass. I was like, "Nah, dog. Like, fuck that. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. Because if my child robs or shoots you because I didn't discipline them, and trust me, the bloodline I come from, it's very easy for my kid to be a fucking thug. But no.
Mhm.
My children are scientists. My son's in college right now going to school to be a fucking scientist.
Let's
Fuck
go.
that shit, dude.
You know what I
I
mean?
was a prostitute. My husband was in the game. We both sold dope. We did all that shit. You know what I mean? And I did everything in the world to make sure I raised squares. Fuck that.
And let me say this to that whole thing about bullying. I don't give a fuck what that other person is thinking. You sit up there putting your hands on my son or my daughter. I want my son or my daughter to handle theirs. I don't give a fuck. That whole shit like,
Yep.
oh, what are they going to think? I don't give a fuck, man. You sit up there, you start some shit, you better be able to handle it. I don't give a fuck, man.
Yep.
That shit.
We
Don't
had
start
a,
no
we
shit.
had a,
Won't be no shit. Absolutely. I had to learn that when I was in high school. Motherfucker was just one thing, Summer. I had to learn that shit when I was high school. We had some fucking idiot sitting up there saying some racist shit to me and sitting up there thinking he could put my hands on me. Punch that motherfucker in the face. He knew not to play with me no more. And then he sat there talking about he was going to get his squad. Guess what? Motherfuckers that was in my classroom that would kind of clown me was sitting up there saying, we rock with you, Bronze. We got your back. And prove that. If I didn't do shit, then he would still think that it's cool to put his hands on me. Or sit up there and talk to me crazy. No. Fuck that. And I would instill that shit in my son and my daughter. I don't give a fuck. Get suspended. You had to handle yours, right? That's how I
that was the rule
feel.
in my house. Don't come home with an ass whooping because you're going to go back out there and you're going to fight them again. That was the rule in my house. But what I was going to say, remember that school shooting, the bus stop shooting that we had that made national news? In the beginning of the year. Well, that father, dude, he went because the mother, she was ratchet. She would not get this kid any help. She wouldn't let the father be a part of his life. He took the mother to court. He had all the court papers to prove everything. Like, it was crazy. This man, the amount this man tried to get, and he was a black man. He was like, look, this is my black son. I'm trying to, I stood in the courtroom while he was like, I'm trying to save my black son so you all don't have to bury my son. And then like 4 or 5 days later, he ended up shooting up one of the bus stops up or whatever. And so it's crazy because if you got the parents right that do the discipline, do everything they're supposed to, go to the courts, beg them and beg them and beg them for fucking help, and then your whole community just looks at you like you stupid. So there are parents. Not all parents are out here, and I just want to say this because while we talking shit about parents, I stand in family court with tons of parents that are begging and pleading and shit. That we got parents down here that want the detention center to come back because they like, at least if they in there, they ain't gonna fucking die because we have such bad gang wars going on right now. That's not an answer either because they just get in there and do the gang wars too. But regardless of the fact, I can understand why they think that it's a better solution. And in some situations, it is. Because being locked up is better than being fucking dead. But
He's fucking roll the
but yeah, that was a parent that tried to do everything.
Shout outs to Wacky. Ron sound just like my dad. He used to tell me, I don't give a fuck if you get suspended. If someone put hands on you, you whoop that ass. And I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yep.
That shit comes from my mother. My shit comes from my mother.
That's
my
the
mom
rule
used
at
to
my
tell me
house.
that. Yeah, my mom used to say that. Hey, look, listen, you better go ahead and handle yours. You feel me?
I've
Know what I
always
mean?
told
It's
my
always
boys,
been a rule.
do not touch first. But once they touch you, do not stop punching, kicking until they can't get up. When you get suspended, I'll handle it. My son did that after being tormented for years by this group of boys. Finally, he fought back. He got suspended right along with the other kid. But we went and spent the weekend down at Disney. I mean, I had to reward him for standing up for himself.
That's gangster.
That's
I love
right.
that.
Yeah.
100%.
To see Mickey Mouse and all that afterwards.
We went down to Disney.
My question
Disney,
is,
yeah.
did he get the lesser of the sentence? Like maybe the kids that bullied him got suspended for like what,
Nope.
2 weeks, and your son only got like what, 5
Nope.
days? I mean,
Nope, they both got
3
1
days?
week. 1 week.
Oh,
Nah, they all get suspended the same. That's how they do it nowadays.
Yep.
But
Hey, that
that
shit
was the
is
same
not
rule in my
fair.
house. All my kids will tell you. Shit. I told my one daughter, because she could now, Bella, my one daughter, she was getting bullied really, 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 really bad. Like to the extent where it becomes like a fucking issue, right? And so finally, and Bella she was my sweet kid. She's always like, very passive. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. So finally, she just got sick of it. And I told her, I said, Bella, let me tell you something. There's going to be a day you're sick of this shit. I said, what you do? I said, you beat them bitches until I get there. I said, you don't stop. I don't give a fuck who it is. So finally, about 6 months in, my daughter had that day. And I knew it because she's got my blood in her. So I knew she was going to finally come to that point. Man, she fucked that whole goddamn classroom up. And I got to the school or whatever, and they was like, she hit a teacher, and she threw a chair, and she hit 2 students. I said, but you know what? For 6 months, these motherfuckers have been bothering my child. I said, so you know what I'm gonna do? I said, go on a suspender. I said, because we going to Kentucky Kingdom. So I did the same shit Christine did.
Well,
And this is after my daughter was hospitalized 3 times because of the bullying, because she almost tried to, she was taking it out on herself. So that's when I finally sat down with my kid, and like, I'm talking about like knee to knee, head to head type of conversation. Like, listen, you fuck them up the next time they touch you. And she did. Them motherfuckers never touched my daughter ever again. And that school didn't play with my kid either after that.
That's good. That's good. See, that's what I'm saying. That type of mentality is just like, because you know what it does too? It instills the fact of the matter, you don't need to be fearful of life or things that happen around you. I think that's the most important part that kids need to develop those skills in. You feel what I'm saying? Because that delayed process of not letting them know, if you confronted with a problem, how you going to deal with it? You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you do something and show that, you know, you can actually handle your shit than not do nothing at all. Okay, yo, we talking about the Christmas
find
tree.
a gun. No,
no weapon. We don't need to do
that's
all
what
that.
the problem is. Oh, isn't that pretty?
It's that time of the year again.
My favorite time of the year next to Halloween. Yep.
He gave her other one away to a family
I just love
who
the
needed
fall.
it.
That's it. I just love the fall.
Ain't it pretty? I did it today.
Yeah.
Are your lights off in your house?
And what's that famous line?
Yeah, that's just the Christmas tree. I have no lights on. That's how they're LED lights.
Ooh, that's a big glow.
The ones you don't plug, LED lights.
Yeah, they're super, super colorful.
Oh,
I have no lights on. This is just the light. All this is just the light for my tree. I have no lights on at all.
Wait. So you turn the lights on, it'd be pitch black in that room, dark in that room.
Yep.
Well, hot damn.
I have no lights. No lights on. None. And there's my bedroom.
The ones I had last year.
What up, Sassy?
My front room lit up. Everything. The rest of the house is dark, but my front room was lit up by the lights. Everything else was just dark.
Yeah, no. I guess it's the LED. I don't know if it's the LED or whatever it is. I don't know, but yeah, it's bright as fuck. I like it. I don't do colored lights. I usually do. I like the like golden lights or whatever, because I just think it gives that like natural light looking. But I like them. Yeah, dude, our kids are in trouble. Like, and we just, you know.
What's that famous line?
That video.
Shout out to John Witherspoon. He said, "When I was growing up, this was all the protection we needed. You win some.
That's right.
You lose some.
Yeah,
that was the best shit right there.
You think a man with that gun? You man with that gun in your hand, don't you? I'm a man without it.
I ain't gonna lie, that scene had me in my fifis growing up, yo. John Witherspoon was saying some real shit. That was some real shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, you gotta learn. Cause son, you know, obviously Ice Cube was ready to sit up there, just pick up the gun and just get done with homeboy. But like, nah, you be surprised what that stream says. You know what I'm saying? So what? It's motherfucker 6 feet or this, that, and the third. He ain't reckless like me though, cause I'll be ready to fight motherfucker. I don't care what his height is. I'll be like, what happened? Suck my dick from the back, ho. I be trying to chill. I be trying to chill because I be ready to fight. And I be like, what the fuck, yo? Like, stop talking to me like that. I gotta chill. Let's just say Bronze can be a wild fucking goose if he really wanted to. But I keep it to myself a lot so you couldn't tell. Because they don't be noticing. But hey, what do they say nowadays? This generation is cooked. I mean, like, yo, I can't. I was so taken aback. Where was I? I forgot where the fuck I was at. I was somewhere, and I said at least 3 to 4 times I didn't see a group of kids put their goddamn cell phone on some type of fixture, and they all sitting up there doing some dance to TikTok. I said, I don't understand. God damn.
Oh my god.
That shit drives me wild.
Well, let me ask this question. How's
postpartum? Hold on 1 second. Just like postpartum depression. I'm just stuck.
Well, I got.
I'm
a
reading
question. How is
Go
that
ahead.
any different?
Sorry.
How's that any different than what we were doing when we were kids, getting camcorders and recording ourselves doing goofy shit? Other than the
It's
fact
not.
that
It's not.
other than the fact that we did it
It's
for shit and
It's
giggles. not-
different. Nah, it is
it's
different.
not.
It's different. We
It's
didn't have the internet and shit like this. It's
Right.
completely different.
look,
And
growing
our
up.
role
too.
We
model
did not
is
have the elements that these children are dealing with. Because think
Bro.
about it this way: when we went home, right, and you might deal with some people on the block, you might whatever, right? But when you got home, you pretty much whatever was going on in school, unless you was on a three-way call or the neighborhood kids got you at the playground. That was pretty much it until you went back to school. These
Bro.
kids,
Yeah, pretty much.
their school comes home with them every single day because online is a whole different fucking ball game. I can promise you that. It's a different element that our parents or us as children never had to deal with. So when you say that, you sound very outdated. And I mean that
And my
respectfully.
and
Yeah,
my
it
thing
does.
about it is,
Yeah, it
yeah.
does.
And my thing about it is like, yeah, because it's going
I
back
got
to.
laughs, but I'm just like,
Nah, it's,
Of
but
course,
that's
back
what
in
I'm
the
saying. It's a totally different thing because it's
Yeah,
like
we
I
did.
didn't grow up. I didn't grow up with just knowing all the fucking apps and shit and just sitting up there using all that. No, I didn't grow up like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I would play. Like, yeah, the technology definitely was in my life, but it still was one of those sort of things. I still had to socialize. You know what I mean?
Blaze said it. Blaze said it. This is the biggest issue I think with kids too is they're not getting out and they're not getting outside and touching some fucking grass. They're not playing. They're not. You know what I
That's
mean? Even
true,
little kids.
Wacky.
Like there was something about being little making mud pies. You know what I mean? There was something little about being
being
little and
can
going
make
to the
such
playground and meeting your friends. Kids don't do that shit no more. They sit in front of these motherfuckers right here. This is what they
I
do.
don't know.
There's a
I
PlayStation
still
5.
see it. I still see a few kids at
That's
the
their
playground doing
playground
some of
right
that,
there.
but it's just not much. What is all? I don't know what all that is, but okay. But it still be
It's a
something about
PlayStation 5. That's what it is. That's what our children are. This is their playground nowadays.
Yeah, it sucks. It ain't like it was when we were kids, where we had to balance out video gaming in the house, but we got to go outside and do a little something. Like me and my homeboy will play SmackDown 1, 2, and 3 for an hour. Then we turn off, go outside, and let's just chill, meet some girls. When we were old enough to drink and smoke, yeah, we did that too. We've been hit up a club tonight.
Yeah, because that's a part of it. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's 100%. A lot of people will sit there, and I see it all. I mean, even with some of the ladies I help, I'll go. It'll be a nice day and stuff, and all the kids are in the house, and I'm like, dude, it's nice outside. Like, why are the kids outside playing? Oh, well, I don't want them to get dirty. You know what the fucking kids go
What?
outside and get dirty? That
fucking
actually builds their
serious?
immune system
Yo,
up.
did your
Yeah, I've had
grandmother,
girls tell me that.
Dirty when we were kids.
Summer, did
That was
your
the name of the game
grandmother,
when we were kids. Come back
did your
home when the
grand,
street lights come on, have a good time, but get back in the house when the street lights come on. That's the name of the game back in the day. You got dirty, you washed up, rinse, water, repeat.
We
Literally
drank
and
out of water hoses, okay? So,
That
it
was
built
lit.
character.
Yo,
literally and
y-
figuratively.
no, I'm saying though, but Summer, did your grandmother ever used to say to you, like, when you would come back in the house, you smell like outside?
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Actually,
know
my
why.
granny said to me one time, my granny said, you don't smell enough outside. Take your ass back out. I was raised by a black woman, though, so it was a little different, right? Like, I was raised by my granny, like,
my
so,
grandmother used to say that. My grandmother used to say that, and she used to be like, "Yo, you smell like outside," and I used to be like, "What are you talking about?" But now as I got older, I was like, "Yep, I understand exactly what the fuck she meant."
Like,
So I was just like, "Yo, you smell like outside." I was like, even my mom did, but my mom got that from my grandmother. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
my granny used to say it.
Yeah, so it
I
just,
get it. Now, to Blaze's point, I get it. It's some predators, creeps, weirdos out there. But back in the day, we had a tight knit community, so we watched out for that bullshit. Yeah, I know
that
that's
shit
where I
is
live
dead,
at now.
man.
They call
Everybody's
it a
always-
I don't fuck around. I don't know about y'all, but the cops out here in my area, they don't fuck around like that. There's my
Yeah,
my house.
I mean, cops here are predators too. But that's that's what I'm talking about, that community, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Just having that I mean, people don't even barely go see their family anymore nowadays. You feel me?
True that.
They let dumb shit, whether it be politics or whatever. So like family events and shit, they not even doing any of that. But like, like you can build a community even with all of the dangers that we have in this world. There's going to be good and evil in every single thing. That doesn't mean keep your kids boxed up and not letting them do shit, because that doesn't help them either. Isolating them and sitting them in fucking front of video games 24/7, that is not the way the human experience was meant to be. So that is not going to teach you the things you need taught. I don't give a fuck. You got to take them babies out. Them babies got to go outside. They got to go around other activities. They got to see other things. They got to get outside their neighborhoods, dude. Like, we lived in the hood, but I was real big on taking my kids outside of different things. You know what I mean? So they could experience and see different shit. My father is the one that taught me that, because my father is crazy. Like, with my mom, I was super poor, but my father is like a big time doctor, right? So, like, he obviously had money. So I got to see different life experiences that I didn't get to see with my mom. And I'm glad I did, because when I got of age, that was the one thing that tore me away from my family. Granted, I started stripping, but regardless, I did not want my children living in the projects. I didn't want that. And so I did any and every fucking thing I had to do, whether it was sell dope, whether it was strip, whatever it was. And I just didn't have that lifestyle. I didn't create that lifestyle for my kids. Now, some people may not agree with that, but I can tell you right now, my children never knew what I did.
Lead
So
the pack. Lead the pack. Lead by example. And then especially with schools, man. You know how the parents is leading on is thinking on the teachers to be the parents for their kids.
Oh, I got into a big argument with somebody in a Facebook group, community group, that there are a couple parents that have kindergarten or first graders, and they do these sight words every week, and they get them on Monday, they test them on Friday. Teachers give them their sight words, they work with them in the classroom, send them home to, for homework.
Right.
These parents are complaining that their kids are failing their sight word test because the teachers aren't teaching them.
What?
No, the teachers are giving them a foundation. The parents need to participate in what they're doing in school too. Sight words. There's 5 sight words, 5 days.
You're supposed to remind your kids. You're supposed to remind your kids of the sight words so they can pass on Friday.
Help them. We put them on our fridge.
Yeah, what is wrong?
Huge argument.
What is wrong with people? I swear, like, I think to myself, I just
they don't think they're supposed to teach their kids at home. A lot of parents don't think that. They really do. You'd be surprised. They really think that they even think. I had one mom get mad. She called me and she was all pissed off, and she's like, why the fuck do I have to help this kid with this homework? I don't even know how to do this shit. And I was like, because that's what is called homework. It helps so you can get involved too. I said, you can learn some shit too. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna lie, like, I didn't have the best education and shit, but I'm self-taught on a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And so I would tell her, I would tell her, I'd be like, girl, you gotta sit down. It's bonding time between your kid and shit. Like, what the fuck what are you talking about? And she's like, yeah, but it's not my job. It's the teacher's job. I said, no, it's actually your job. The teachers is just there to give you the assignment so you can teach them at home as well what to do. What the fuck? But yeah, there's people that get mad about shit like that.
Like I said, I can't understand for the life of me. I feel like I'm in like the Twilight Zone or something. I can't believe I live. And it just be like, of course, motherfuckers will sit up there and say, yo, Bronzebird, you can't talk, you don't got kids. But I'd be like, bro, but even if I didn't, I probably would be a better father than you can ever be, bro. Like, the way that y'all be moving and the way that y'all be saying shit, you better be happy you have a man like me in your life. Because the way that y'all fucking moving sounds fucking crazy. Like, oh my God, I can't, like, it gets me so riled up, and I just be like, I can't believe I live in this generation, son. I can't believe
it's kind of your generation, you know that, Bronze.
Huh?
It's kind of your generation too.
Oh, it's cooked. When I say it's COOKED, it is cooked. People do not care. Like, I just be like, and this is what I always say to men: please make sure, y'all, if you ain't trying to have a baby with that woman, we'll be going in there raw, because some of you motherfuckers be unhappy as shit with the mother of your child. I said, you slept with her, so you gotta own that, bro.
You picked her.
You picked her. Oh, nah, I didn't mean that.
It feels so good without it. Yeah, okay.
Nah, yo, I don't give a fuck. Y'all
gotta think twice. You got a ratchet ass baby mama.
Got a ratchet baby ass mama. She's still sitting up there doing her thing, and she don't really care about the kid.
And you got
I don't care.
Dog.
I've heard so many fucking stories, and then they be sitting up there coming to me. They be like, "Oh, Bronze, They'd be like, "Oh, Bronze, you doing well for yourself, man. You ain't got no kids. Make sure if you ain't trying to do that, wear a condom." I'd be like, "Bro, you ain't telling me shit. You the one that you coming to me for therapy. I'm just looking at you like, yeah, I know."
You know though, bro, you know what's so sad is it's really sad, especially some of these young moms. Like I'll get calls to the hospital because, and this, I mean, let's see, I had to literally one situation, a young woman that I was helping. She's a young girl, a young couple, both of them. They had the baby.
Mhm.
He was really abusive, had no patience. She had no patience with she was trying, not no patience. She was trying to do everything she could to keep him happy. She was at work one day. He was watching the baby. He ended up slamming the baby, cracking the baby's skull open. And we
Oh,
get a call. The baby gets rushed to the hospital. I get to the hospital with her because she calls me. She says, "Miss Summer, can you please come up here?" I said, "I'm on my way." They got the
mhm.
baby basically on life support. 2 days, we waited 2 days. The baby ended up dying. She couldn't even process it to the point where, so when a baby dies, you get to cut, they come in, you get to give the baby a bath, you get to spend time and hold the baby, even though the baby's passed. The parents get that time, or the family, whatever. And she was sitting there, she's holding the baby, and at the end, they do this like little walk where they put the baby at our hospital. They put this baby in a beautiful, and it sounds like crazy, but it's not. I promise you. It's like a little wagon, and it's made up for the babies. And they put the baby in the baby there, and then the nurses take the baby, and then they go do their thing, whether cremate or whatever it is that need to do with the baby. Anyway, she couldn't do it, so I'm sitting here with this baby, and she leaves or whatever. And I remember I was just sitting there, and I was just like, it's just so heartbreaking because here they are, two kids, don't have a fucking clue what they're doing, have a clue. He ends up going to prison, which he should. 100. We sat through trial and everything to make sure he went to jail. But it was just a really sad situation because neither one of these kids had any kind of fucking guidance. Both their parents weren't shit. Neither one of their parents wanted to help these two young, and I'm talking about 19-year-old kids that just had a baby. The father gets frustrated. The baby gets hurt. The baby ends up dying. But all that could have been prevented if their family unit could have stepped the fuck up and helped these young kids with this baby.
True that.
That's just one of many stories that I have.
No, I
Or a young mom will try to go to work and then she'll leave. She's dating some new guy. These are the motherfuckers that I want to take to a field and unalive them. And they end up, the baby ends up at the hospital because they done been hurt. And I mean, hurt. So it's just, there's no help. We can sit here and say all day long that, yeah, this young generation doesn't have any guidance. And you're right, they don't. Because we're not guiding them.
yeah, I it's become because it's deeper than just parenting, right? It's always just about
Yep.
analyzing the generation, how each generation was raised, and their mentality when it comes to certain things. So it's like I just watch every day because it'd be too easy. For example, because I mean I know the focus right now is like probably like what, like Gen Z and Gen Alpha right now, right? But millennials, right? It's safe for millennials. It is so easy for the previous generation, like, oh, y'all kids, and the way that y'all acted,
Yep.
and the way it'd be too easy to do that. But then it just be like, okay, well, fucking teach me something. Why is it your first
Exactly.
offense to disrespect me and say something about my generation instead of teaching me something? Yo, you older than me. I'm looking at you as an OG, a guidance for wisdom, and you can't teach me nothing, but you have all day to fucking make fun of my generation? Gen
Yep.
X, it might have been like Gen X and then the generations before that. That's why I sit up there and I just be like, yo, y'all, honestly, it's so, and it goes back to the whole theory. It is so easy to fucking complain, but it's so hard to
Mhm.
do.
Yeah.
And
And
it's,
most
it's
people don't want
sickening.
to. You hear me all the time. What do I do? Scream, 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 scream. Please, people. I need men. I need men. I need men that are going to pour into these young men. I need women that are going to pour into these young women. Please, please, please. We need help. I'm always screaming this. Please help the kids in your community. Well, I ain't got time. I got to do this. I got to do that. But
Right.
then, in the same breath of air, they'll bitch about these kids. It's like, okay, but you're not giving them any guidance. Even all the way. And listen, I'm a real one, right? Because I deal
Mhm.
with all levels of people, and even on the streets, dude. Like, the OGs and shit like that, they didn't give none of these fucking young kids fucking any kind of guidance. There used to be rules and shit on the street. When I was on the streets, women and children were off limits. If you was gonna go yeet somebody, you had to have like there was a way to do shit. There was rules and regulations, period, and that's just the way it was. Nowadays, it's open fucking season. It's when motherfuckers say SOS, they really mean SOS. Like it's insane. There's no rules. There's no regulations. All the way from the streets, all the way to the pretty houses with the doctors. Nobody is pouring into these kids. And who you think's waiting on them? The streets that don't give a fuck. Why do you think you see so many kids in Chicago and anywhere just in fucking trouble, massive running in and stealing shit, massive shootings, this, that? Like, these aren't fucking 30-year-olds that are dying in the streets right now. I don't know if y'all have looked at your statistics lately, but they're like 11-year-olds and 17-year-olds.
Oh yeah, I've been
Where's our
seeing
future?
videos. I've been seeing videos of these kids. I mean, they've already done it in New York so many times. It's not like it's old news, but I've seen cases of how they had these kids that's like, was like 11 and 12. There was this one video that I saw. This kid, I think he had to be about 11 or less than that, where he was pointing a gun at somebody on public transportation. And
Yep.
yeah, I saw that and I said, that shit's wild. There's another video where they had to arrest this kid for bringing a gun to school. A video of some it had to be a teenager. This teenager is on a bus and got his gun wide open for everybody to see. I said, yo,
Yep.
damn, like what the
You would be
fuck, yo?
surprised. Schools do not let out. Schools never, ever. You'll get an email occasionally if you're a parent. And I'm telling you right now, parents, because they don't always say there's a weapon. They'll say, there was an incident at school today. That's what every motherfucking email says that every fucking parent across the country gets. There are so many times in so many schools, you would be surprised how many guns they take off of kids daily, how many knives they take off of kids daily. And I'm talking about daily. Matter of fact, just today, and I just seen it, there was supposed to be a huge fight out in, so we have a community, it's called Newburgh. And so all the kids were going to go to the community center, and they were all over Instagram. And I screamed to everybody in my community, check your kids' Instagrams, check everything, because I do gang intervention as well. So not just for human trafficking predators shit, also for fucking gang shit. Like always be alert to what's going on. Well, a bunch of parents actually fucking listened and seen all kinds of shit on Instagram, and they all popped up. I'm like 40 parents popped up at the community center today. And I was so proud because I was like, finally, we're doing prevention work. You know what I mean? Because we all wait until the kid done shot up the school or shot up the bus stop, or, you got fucking 12-year-olds having shootouts in the middle of our streets. This is what's going on in my city, or a gas station that's being shot up where kids are literally laying around fucking bleeding out. They want to do something then. It's like, no, let's do some prevention. We always react. Everything's a reaction. We need to do more prevention shit. And that's what people don't understand. And when you get into gang intervention and different shit like that, you really truly understand what all that means. So we have to start doing more prevention work than we do reaction work.
True that, man. No, true that. I can't really. Oh shit! What the fuck was I playing? That was my cell phone. My fault.
No, you're good.
There was something on my mind that I wanted to say in response to what you were saying. I'm trying to think of what it was. Oh, hold on. I got somebody else at the door. You win the show. You win the show.
Win the show. Win the show. What's up?
What's up, baby?
What's
What
going
up,
on?
Chris?
I'm good. Hustler
What's up?
Summer.
Yeah. What's going on?
Bronzebird.
What's going on?
What up, son?
Yeah, we're just
What up,
talking about this
son?
old fucked up generation. And I said it once, I guess I'll
Hey,
say
Chris,
it
did
again.
you?
I'll say it once, I'll say
Go
it
ahead.
again. Whether you're a baby boomer, Generation X, Generation Y, aka millennials, we are the last of a hardworking, stoic, productive, proactive generation. Sad but true.
That's because
Shout out
that's
to
on us,
Michael.
though. That's on us. Why would you say that?
It's just
That's
something
on
that
us,
I've
right?
noticed.
But that's on us, though, right? Because if we're not teaching these children how to do hard work and all that kind of stuff, then they're not gonna pick it up, and we not.
It's the
We too
domino
busy
effect.
complaining.
I mean, to be fair, some of us are trying, but there's only so much you can tell people. Knucklehead kids don't want to listen. I say focus on the ones that do want to listen, and maybe they'll get some
Yeah, but
inspiration from it. I don't know.
this is
You
this,
can't
this
do
is
that
where I
though. You can't leave
disagree.
a child
Yeah,
behind.
you can't. Yeah, exactly. That's where I disagree, because if you not doing shit and these kids is going awry, then who are they gonna go to? Because they maybe the thing about it is they do need help, but maybe they don't want to ask for it. You understand? So the thing about it is,
I've
it's
been
too
there
easy
too.
for us to
So
be
hey,
like, well, hey, listen. But I'm saying though, it's too easy to be like, well, these kids is led astray, blah blah blah. I said, okay, but if you ain't got nobody teaching them, if you ain't got them guiding them, you can't blame them for how they acting, because everything is a domino effect.
They got
You
Yep.
social
understand?
media. They following social media. That's what they
They
take on.
following
One
social
hundred
media.
percent.
So if you
And
ain't
who's
got
on social
no,
media
We
acting
didn't. We
like
didn't. We
fools?
didn't. We didn't have that shit. That
right.
people
back
their
then.
But
We
age,
didn't
but
have
who's
that.
on social media now acting like fools though?
people their age, and some grown adults like us.
Right.
ain't
I
no
was gonna say
some. It's
not
a
just
lot
some
of
grown
it's
adults,
grown.
a
It's
lot of
grown
grown
adults.
adults.
It's
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 grown
like it's
adults.
like
We're
watching.
teaching them.
It's like watching a whole entire reality show sometimes. These motherfuckers be 40, 50 years old, and you be like, you really acting like that? Hell yeah, they acting like that. So it's too
And you
obvious.
know,
It's just that they more involved in social media than others. But at the same time, everybody has some type of, it don't matter what generation, everybody's involved in social media technology some type of way and looking like a fool the way that it is. I'm
Yeah,
just
but how
saying.
you
yep.
use it, how we use it, that makes the difference. I don't clout chase. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not clout chasing for shit.
Neither do I. But it's still, even if it's clout chasing
Cloud
or
chasing
not,
ain't the issue.
it's not the issue. Cloud chasing is not even an issue. It's the fact that matter.
Nope.
What is it doing? How is it influencing the generation that's out now? And with that being said, the generations before, we all are into technology. Look what we doing right now. We're in StreamYard. You understand?
Right.
So the thing about it is, at the end of the day, we can say, "Oh, I ain't cloud chasing." That's not even the point. The point is, at the end of the day, these kids is literally on social media and all this other stuff, and we'll sit up there and complain like, "Oh, these kids." But at the same time, y'all the motherfucking generation that do fuck shit too.
Yep.
And that's
So at the
part
end
of
of
it.
the
One
day,
hundred
don't
percent.
try to
A lot of
complain
these
for
kids is
shit. My fault. Go ahead,
a
Summer.
lot of these kids is a lot of these kids is watching, right? Like when I mean, children have always sat around and watching. The children just in their households, right? And I'll be very transparent. I had to learn this the hard way, the very first hand, because when I was younger, I was, y'all think I'm a hot mess now. Oh my God, I was a fucking idiot, right? Because I didn't have any people showing me anything. What I knew was the streets. I knew how to survive. I knew how to hustle. I knew how to, you know what I'm saying, react. I knew how to do all the shit that probably I needed to learn how to do better. And so when I first got with my husband, because of everything I had been through, I was fucking wilding. I was always wilding. I would yell, scream, like how I do on the internet. I was like that 24/7. Now I don't do that like in my real life. I know how to process shit. I know how to do things. I know how to settle disagreements. I know how to deal with my emotions when I'm pissed off or whatever, right? But when I was when my kids were younger, I seen from my older kids on how they would react to things, right? Because they seen me react in that way. Now I have 10 kids. I have 5 older kids and I have 5 younger kids. My 5 older kids went through a transition of they started going down the same route. When I started noticing that, I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I had to pull myself back and check myself. I couldn't make excuses anymore. I didn't have education. I wasn't raised with good parents. I wasn't raised with this. No, no, no. None of that shit mattered anymore because now my children were at risk. So I had to really sit down and actually understand what the fuck I was doing. And me showing my children how to react and all this stupid shit, I was like, no, 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 no. So now that I've turned my life around, I've worked really hard to get where I'm at. You can see the difference in my 5 younger children from to my 5 older children. Now my older children have worked everything out and they're doing amazing. I'm very proud of all of them. But like my younger children never even experienced things because they weren't in that kind of environment. They didn't the problem resolution between me and my husband's relationship, everything. Like my daughter even said today, she's like, "Y'all are too much in love." You know what I mean? To where is my younger kids see me and my husband fight and yell and scream. And so just learning that me coming out of all of the bullshit that I came out of and having to pull myself up by my own bootstraps and go, okay, I can create another generation of bullshit, or I got a really good man and I've got somebody that can help me really guide me and my children. You know what I mean? And this is where that submissive aspect comes into my husband. And so I finally trusted my husband, and my husband taught me how to do certain things that my parents probably should have taught me. He taught me things how to you know what I mean, whatever, to help me be the woman I am today. And so I say all that with saying is sometimes, especially those of us who have children, we don't realize we on the phone or we're, you know, sitting with our friends and bitching and complaining and screaming and yelling about all this weird shit, and then we wonder why our kids have those same things. We taught them that. Just like our parents, whether you want to admit it or not, our parents taught us good things and our parents taught us bad things, because those are our first people we're going to learn from. Now, not everybody has that. So luckily for me, I was able to find an amazing husband that really poured into me and taught me and helped me be a better woman. You know what I mean? But like, I think about it, what if I didn't meet my husband? I'd probably be on the same route my mother would have been on. And I would have been in the projects with a bunch of fucking kids, not really having any substance of life, because that's all I was ever taught, that was okay. Living off the system and making excuses for yourself, that was okay. Nah, man, that wasn't okay for me, and that was not okay for my kids. So you got to make that choice too. You can't be a product of your circumstances.
You really can't.
And the only person that can stop that is you, not the excuses we hold. That's why I don't deal with excuses when I'm helping people, because it's like, honey, you don't even know. You have heard a quarter of my story and you still don't know. You know what I mean? But anybody can do it. All you got to do is get out your way. You got to learn. You got to wear some humility, and you got to be willing to listen to people that know more than you do. And I had to do that. And now my 5 children have all all my children have graduated high school. They're all doing amazing. The older ones own their homes. And that's because me and my husband were able to show them you don't have to have a chaotic life all the time. So thank God for people that take time for the people that are too much. So those kids that are too much, like you said, some kids don't want it. I believe HK. I believe every child wants it. I believe every child wants happiness. I believe every child wants structure. And I believe all that. But I just don't believe they're given that opportunity sometimes because of the adults and their life. So then it takes other adults to step in their life and to show them a different way. If that makes any sense. That's my opinion, though.
That's word. Don't jump all at once, guys. No, I'm playing. It's a good point. The way that I see things right now is just like I don't want to like keep bragging on like the kids like, yo, it's all y'all fault. It's just the school system and the things that I was like seeing and I was recognizing, and then it took me back to memory lane about like how I grew up in school, and then it just be like, yo, I made sure, like my parents made sure, like, yo, Bronze, you're taking a vacation out the city like every fucking summer. We got a nice trip for you to get outside, to go to fucking different places, and I'm just like, I think that's part of the reason I started to want to travel as much as I do now.
100% Bronzebird. That's exactly why. Being able to get out of your environment, and because honestly, I think that's what gave me a light that there was something different besides just the same shit that I've always seen my whole life. Because you know what I mean? Like with my mother, I just seen, you know what I'm saying, the lower part of life, right? And then with my father, because my father's a big time fucking head doctor. Like this motherfucker's won like awards and shit for the shit that he does. Like he's totally opposite. You know what I mean? But being able to get outside and go to my father's and see and experience different things. My dad would take me, and we would travel and different, my dad goes overseas and shit all the time. He goes to Japan. He goes to all these different, he's great. He's climbed the Great Wall. He's done climb Mount Everest. Like he does that kind of shit. You know what I mean? So being able to have a father like that, he showed me that it doesn't matter what your circumstances are. Now it took me a long time to understand that. It took me a long time to understand that, because I always just thought, well, because of my circumstances, I can use that as an excuse, because that's what my mother taught me. But because of good men being around me, my father and my husband, I learned something differently.
So with your pops, you've traveled to pretty much a lot of different countries already, right?
Well, I've been to like Mexico and stuff with him. I had an opportunity to go to like He went to South Africa, did the marathon in Sierra Desert. I had the opportunity to do that, but I was just young and stupid. You know what I mean? Like I didn't do it. But seeing him travel and then travel with him just across the United States and stuff did teach me, wait a minute, I could do something different. Because in my mind, going and doing like I remember when my dad said, "Hey, do you want to go to the Sierra Desert with me?" It's out in Africa. He did they do a big marathon, and he ran it to raise money for domestic violence. That's what rich people do, right? They do extravagant shit like that to raise money. Um, but being able to see that shit, see the shit that my dad did, I was just like, because he would bring stuff back, he would have videos, and then like I said, just traveling even the United States and Mexico, I got to see different things. So it was just like, whoa, there's more than just being on, just there's more than being on the project. There's more than just being a woman that's gonna pop out a bunch of fucking kids. Because again, that's all I knew. That was okay. That was acceptable for all the people around me except for my father
Right.
and my husband when I met him. You know what I mean? But anybody else, dude, it was an excuse to, oh, go be a stripper. It was encouraged. Go be a stripper. You can make all kinds of money. You know what I mean? Now, yeah, granted, that got me out of my circumstances and situations, but I didn't realize the value I had in me until later on in life. And then when I started recognizing that value I have in me, and I had good men around me, and that's why even everything I've been through, I do not hate men. And this is a funny thing, right? Here's a prime example. Here's three men I have never argued with on this YouTube. Ever. Bronzebird, Chris, and HK. You know why? Because they're men. They have respect. And I come to them before I even anything with respect.
Mhm.
Never argue with these three men. Not once.
Not once.
Because
The
they
only
act
thing I
like
can
men.
ever
And
say,
I
the only thing I can ever say to
just
yourself
saying.
is you'll get on my ass about something. I'll be like, oh shit. I'll be like, nah.
But
But that's part of
that's
it.
just me.
But
You know what I mean?
no,
That's
no,
like a big
but I
shit
always
thing.
appreciate. Yeah, that's why I'm saying I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like even in my real life, I like to be told if I'm doing something wrong or you don't like something I did, because how am I supposed to learn?
It's
You know
even
what I mean?
like Les, right? I love Les to
Absolutely.
death. Dude, I see Les and I see so much goodness in Les. I do. I can't help it. I just see a lot of goodness in him. I see a lot of amazing strength in him. And I see sometimes people that'll try to distract him or whatever. And I jump up and I'm like, that man, I give him shit. You know what I mean? But just like I told him the other day, I'm like, dude, if I didn't give two fucks about you and I didn't see something in you, I would let you sit up. I would let people just sit up here and use you and make you look like an idiot 24/7 and never intervene and be like, hey, bro, pay attention for a second. You
Mm-hmm.
better than that. You know what I mean? So people that I care about and people even on the internet, we've all spent a lot of time together. You know what I mean? We spent years together. We went through some serious life changes together. My mother died. All kinds of shit happened, and all you all were there for me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So even Alex, like people are like, oh, why do you fuck with Alex? Why do you fuck with Harry? Because even in their craziness, dude, I can see something good in them. You know what I mean? Like some days more than others, but I guess I just know how it feels for everybody to look past you in a room, for everybody just to expect the worst out of you. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm in a habit of giving people that like HK said earlier. Well, fuck them if they don't want the help. Nah, I don't believe that. I believe everybody wants love.
Yeah.
They just maybe not right now. See it.
I only say to that. I only say to that is like, it has to come to a point, and I'm not saying you're not like this, but it has to come to a point like there still has to be the boundary set, of course, and that if
Oh
you
yeah.
do offer the help, if you do offer the help and they keep refusing, they really don't fucking want it, I can't push any further. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
It's just like
100%. And then that,
what?
but you plant a seed though, right? And
Yeah, I'm
that's
planting the
still
seed,
doing
and that's
something.
still an impact. That's still an impact because whatever that person decides to do with it is whatever they decide to do with it. I just think that even in my real life right now, it's still me trying to learn. Like, yo, I ain't trying to validate none of you motherfuckers after a while. You feel me? Because the only energy and giveness that I can give, either you take it or you leave it. Because the thing about it is that's some fucking energy shit, and that's something subconscious. It's like the energy that people give, you know what I'm saying? If you can't accept the energy, you don't realize it for what it is, and fine. There's going to be always somebody else who recognizes it and they fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's something that, because honestly, I'm going to tell people right now, doing this fucking self-work Yo, that should be a mother. And I think that more people should get involved in themselves in that. But I don't give a fuck if you got work 7 days a week, or you work, or you do this, that, or third, yo. Sometimes re-cleansing is just not about fucking what you put in your body. It's also how you treating your soul. That's real shit.
And I had to learn that.
that.
You know, when I first got into the work that I do, Bronze, because it's really easy, and a lot of people that do what I do, like social work type stuff, can get burnt out, right? Because it is really hard work. It's really heavy work. Something that I have learned in the last maybe 2 years really is boundaries, right? Like, and it's how to make those boundaries and not feel bad when like you're trying to help somebody and they're just not ready to take it. Because I had to really sit down, and when I was doing some self-reflection on myself, because I do that as well, that self-work, I learned, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I can't get upset, because there were plenty of times I just wasn't ready. You know what I mean? Like, there were plenty of people that came in my life, and I fucking railroaded them because I was just not ready. You know what I mean? But those seeds were planted. And so when I realized and understood that concept, and that boundaries are actually healthy, and you know what I mean, all that good stuff, like, that was a huge lifesaver. But yeah, it's energy is a motherfucker.
Hell yeah. That's the number one thing I be talking about nowadays when it comes to dealing with people and just trying to be on some stuff, because it just be like, yo, energy matter, man. It's like, certain people be like transaction and this, that, and third. Yo, energy is transaction, B. It's not just money we talking about. We talking energy is transactional. I believe that.
And Chris, you brought up J1 yesterday. I'll tell you why J1's probably not around right now. J1, I love J1 to death. I've always fucked with J1. I fucked with
Yeah, I
J1
rock with
heavy
J1.
outside of.
He's a good dude.
I fuck with. He is, but there's boundaries that has to be set, because I fucked with J1 so heavily, and outside of the internet, me and J1 had a relationship. He had access to me personally, offline. You know what I mean? And so when I make that kind of connection with somebody, but then you want to continue, and I get it. I know everybody's like, but Summer, it's so harmless. It's not harmless when you're having to deal with it 24/7. When somebody's constantly crossing those boundaries, and then it gets funny. So I've had to make some boundary with J1, and it won't be permanent, but I have blocked him from a bunch of stuff. Not my YouTube stuff. He can still come on all my internet stuff, but like, I've taken him away from some of my personal boundaries, because it's like, okay, well, if you're gonna you think it's funny because you've learned how to troll online, and now you want to do it in our friendship. That's not what I had a friendship with you for. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna make that boundary. Love you to death, but I just cut you off from my personal life. You know what I mean? So sometimes you got to do things, even when they don't always make you feel the best, because it's not. I mean, I love J1 to death, but I know I have to make that boundary with him, because there's just certain things that I ask him not to do offline, and he continues to do it, and it's not okay with me.
Oh, granted.
Exposing. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
When I pour into somebody offline, and then you think it's cute to troll me offline and online, and then you think that's just even, I can't do that. And instead of me going off on him, because J1 he is harmless. I'm not saying he's a weirdo or anything like that, but I don't want to end up dragging his ass. You know what I mean? So instead, I just make boundaries, and I'm cool with that. And whoever's like, oh, well, Summer, that you're just being mean. I don't care, because you don't know our relationship offline.
Suck my dick from the back, ho.
Holler.
Holler.
You heard?
You heard?
And I'm not trying to do him like when I would get frustrated with Miguel. I'm trying to work better on not going off on people that, Now I'm not talking about when we're all battling online. That's not what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about in general.
Nah, I agree. I mean, it's just, I always find this like funny, because it's like, yo, I've been here for 5 years, right? I've been running the Brownstone Powwow. You know what I'm saying? 5 years. And it's amazing how the kinship or the friendship, I seen people come and go. You know what I mean? And I be seeing people, I be like, yeah, da da da. But honestly said, when Summer started sitting up there saying, yo, we building our own community, yo, I just love the fucking sound of that shit. And I said, this is why I rock with Summer. This is why I rock with Chris. This is why I rock with H&M. Because I was like, yo, we all got the same fucking mindset. You know what I mean? And then,
yeah.
I seen my trials and tribulations on here since the first day.
Well, because we've all been a part of communities, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then they turn around and we just all kind of got left high and dry in those communities. We didn't do shit wrong. Hell, we built those communities. And so I'm like, wait a minute. We're all sitting here. We all have the same mindset. We all want to do good. We're always sharing, promoting each other. We're always, on each other's panels. Why don't we build our community? We're sitting here building other people's communities when there's enough of us that we can continue to build a community. You know what I mean? Now, that doesn't mean we're always going to get along. And that doesn't mean we're going to get along with everybody in our community. But having that sense of community to where, it's something, even when State turned, when his page got taken down, you know what I mean? And I've talked to him, he's appealing it and stuff like that. I've talked to him when he got his second page took down because I was like, all right, we'll try to do it this way, or any situation like say 420 or me, any of us need anything, we're there for each other. So I'm like, why not just put that energy in building our community, and then we can bring more and more people in it, and shit. I don't know what we call it, our community, but we got a fucking community. Damn it,
The hot
the
mess
blockless
crew.
community, right?
The blockless community.
Yeah, because we all belong from somewhere. That's how we all ended up together.
Yo, it's like a whole hot mess. It's like, yo, all y'all crazy, all y'all this. If you like, hell yeah, we fucking crazy. You don't give a damn. We still fucking cool. Y'all know y'all want to rock with us. Don't try to front.
Listen, hey, yo, that panel today was a hot mess, but it was amazing. It was great.
Nah, it really was. Wait, and you did it for 12 hours? Like, I mean, I'm
Hold
not
on.
saying because I know you
Wait a
did
minute.
two
With the one with
parts. Yeah,
Christine? No, Crystal? God damn.
Crystal.
Yeah, well, all of it, just all of it. Like, well, we actually did it longer because how long were we live on our other one before I ended it, Chris? Like 3 or 4 hours?
Yeah, it has to be like 3
I don't
4
know.
so.
I mean, I remember going to work. Well, that's when I jumped up this morning.
Well, we had the first one where we exposed the pedo dude, and that one was like 3, maybe 4 hours when I ended that. Then we did 12 hours with the other one. So what is that? 12, 13, we did like 15, 16 hour show today.
Holy shit.
God damn.
Dude, it was popping the whole fucking time, though. I promise you that not one time I looked and it was below 25 people in there. And it was just, the chat was active, the panel was active, like Crystal Marie, honey, it was a mess. It was
Like, oh
great.
my,
And then
that's
her and
great.
Christine became friends again. Look at this.
A lot of magic has been made on that fucking panel.
friends
From
again.
exposure to
What
friends.
happened?
Listen,
Just
we
beef
had
shit.
yeah, it was
It was just
good.
beef shit. That's all it was. And surprisingly,
Yeah, good to know.
Crystal just came back and she just was like, talking to Christine. And everything was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it'll
So-
be that way for now. But
Katrina's
we'll see
just
what
like, he's was
I
like
hate seeing
rotation.
friends
Friends
fight.
again.
With his online.
yeah,
offline, I
exactly.
hate seeing
Friends, quote
friends
unquote.
fight.
Quote unquote. We'll see. You might sit up there and talk
Well,
about
then
something.
she would every
that
now
song
and then
that
they
came
would be
out in
cool,
the
right?
Mm-hmm.
What was that song that came out
Huh?
back in the 80s? What was it called? Friends.
Friends,
How many
Houdini.
of us have them? Let's
Everybody
see.
that's
Remember?
got one is not friends. Yeah, I remember that song.
Yeah, Houdini.
Ones that we can't depend on. Right.
And on,
Yo,
yeah.
and then she
Yeah, she just said actually.
and then this evening she was going after fucking Grace 4 in the chat and shit, right?
Yep, she sure was. Yep.
Yo.
I was sitting there, we were talking, and all of a sudden she was like, "You fat, nasty fucking bitch." I was like, "Wait, what?"
I was like,
What?
oh
Hold
my
on.
god, yo, the fuck.
But listen, hey, she's a fucking character. Listen, she says the wildest shit, dude. And she does.
No, that's why I like.
But
That's why I like. I like her. Though.
That's why I like her, yes.
Yeah, because she say some
gets on
off the wall
everybody's
shit. You be
nerves.
like, what
She's
the
like a
fuck?
fucking she's like a female Harry or Alex or some shit, you know?
She is.
That's why I like her, dude. She does crazy shit, but I don't know. She's alright. I fucks with Crystal. I fucks with that girl. She thinks I have multiple. Yes, she does. Yeah, she kept on. I don't even. Finally, she was like, all right, I think I'm done. I was like, okay, you sure? She's like, yeah,
she
I think
fucking
I'm
calmed down
done for the night.
afterwards.
After 16 hours, she was like, all right, I'm ready to go to bed. I was like, all right. Now, I done been to sleep, woke up, been to sleep, woke up again. Oh my God. When I woke up, I don't know, it was about like 11, 12, 1 o'clock. Harry and all them were screaming. And I guess I'd fell asleep with everything on. And so could hear everything. And I woke up and I was like, shut the fuck up. God damn. It was all like, oh, Summer's awake. I was like, my bad, y'all. But god damn, that's what I had to wake up to. Harry's like, you fucking Joe, you fucking Joe. Alex, I was like, oh my fucking god, everybody, shut the fuck up. I mean, I screamed.
Yeah, you know it's gonna be an explosive element, and them two is on a panel. God damn.
Oh no, the other night, Alex and Harry were on the fucking panel. It was just them two. Dude, Chris, how funny was that shit? They had me laughing so fucking hard, I was crying. And all they was doing was roasting the chat. But that shit was, oh my God. They were together. They were actually, there was no Jew talk or anything like that. They were just roasting and being silly. And I mean, because they're funny motherfuckers.
Yeah, they
As
are.
crazy as they can be, they are funny as fuck. When they get in that element of not just being assholes and they're just trolling just to roast, oh my God. Me and 420 was dying. We were just, it was so funny. They had me laughing until like 6:30 in the morning. Oh, it's rolling.
One of my favorite ones, which I was just like, I can't believe this is happening, is when Birdo and Harry was going at it.
Oh yeah.
The first time.
I think I remember.
Yeah.
I said, yo, I can't, like, and literally I think I was coming off a work or something like that, and I said, it's 2 hours and y'all still going at it? I said, that's just crazy. And you know how Birdo is. Birdo can go in for like 7, 8 hours. I said, God.
Oh my God.
I wonder where that
Where is
motherfucker
Birdo?
is. That's what I'm saying. Every time I ask Exile, yo, where's Birdo? He'd be like, I don't know where that person is. I don't know if they went to another. I think Exile last told me that Birdo's in another community or something like that doing the same shit. Birdo was Alex.
Yeah. I like Birdo.
Shit, people didn't
Birdo was Alex. 420 was there that night. When they funny as fuck, 420. They were, oh my God, they were so funny. I wish I could get more of that with them too. It was great.
Yeah, it was really good when Birdo used to come around and stuff like that. Because when I first met Birdo was going at Amanda in the chat, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, who the fuck is this Birdo character? Like, talking in the chat, man. Shit's crazy. And matter of fact, Money or anybody, where the fuck is School of Athens, man? Where the fuck
He's been working a lot. He popped in it's been a couple weeks now. But I know he's been working a lot.
Well, I don't blame that.
And then I know he had actually, the last time, wasn't he talking about going on a snow trip?
A ski trip?
One of his
ski trip?
Yeah, a ski thing that he does. Yeah.
I think he already
I'm pretty sure. I thought for some reason I thought he was going on another one.
You and him was supposed to link. I mean, well, you and him did link up, and it was about that computer and stuff like that. But you know, however that shit worked out.
I think he gave it to him and he set everything up, but then I think the computer messed up or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not really for sure how it went either.
What happened.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought like he set it up because he was working on it for a minute, and then it just stopped one day. But I mean, he did give it to him, so like ain't no telling how long it was gonna last.
What type of trivia you trying to do, Beeta? Because every time you say trivia, we just be saying that. I feel like we be asking random questions, and we just supposed to know.
Well, I know Christine. We found Christine and Katrina were googling some shit the other day, and they found a couple trivia things. So I thought we could bust it out one night.
Say that. Is it like a specific subject, or is it supposed to be like just random?
They have all kinds of different little topics.
Trivia night. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe trying to do it tomorrow night.
Say that. I might be outside, but I'm gonna peek in.
Hey, Bronzebird, shut the fuck up, okay?
Shut the fuck up, Beeta.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the front door.
It is. It's closed. I locked it too.
Good. Shut the fuck
do trivia summer soon. I didn't know. I get so fucking bored with
We can do one tomorrow night, or we can do one later tonight if you want. Beeta.
No, do it now. Give me one trivia question now. Just do it now, please.
It's a
No,
short panel tonight.
Let me grab my
Beeta.
other phone.
she's gonna give me one. It's almost like a card reading. I need like my trivia fix.
Is it raining outside? I thought it was raining outside. But anyway, we gotta make a panel family feud. Yo, that'd be hot, money. That ass. We do a family feud panel.
Yeah, Family Feud is fun too. I've done Family
That
Feud.
would be fun. That would be a lot of fun.
But,
The
you know,
consensus said Bronzebird is the smallest bird brain in the bird species. Yeah,
that's
Family
ironic.
Feud is fun.
That's ironic you did that because if you end up on a team with Beeta, you gotta realize she's a wet brain. So
Oh,
it's
I'm
gonna
really
be kind
good
of
at
hard.
Family Feud. I'm good.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah. Beeta is a wet brain. So you know how you gonna be able to manage that? I mean, forgiveness, but you know she's a wet brain. So consider what
Yeah,
you're dealing with.
forgiveness that Bronzebird just said that. I'm like freaking the king of Family Feud. I can do this right now.
Queen.
That's cap.
You're the queen.
No, I'm a man. I'm a man, Summer.
Oh, okay. I knew something was fishy.
Yeah, something is
Or
going
not
on here.
fishy.
Wait, are you saying I'm a man or woman? Okay. No, I'm just kidding. I had edibles. Yeah.
Is that a
Nah, because if Vita goes live right now, right? Because she's gonna say some random shit. And she started talking about Broom Gang last time. I'm gonna be like, yo, Tracy, can you get your friend? I
Hey,
said, yo,
Tracy gets me.
like, yo, so you really have a crush on Broom Gang though?
Broom Gang?
Yeah, you got a crush
Oh
on Broom
no, we
Gang?
just no Broom Gang. We just joke around. It's like
You had made
it's a
some
joke.
you had made some revelations this
video-
morning.
I
I'm
thought
just
you
saying.
meant clumsy. Clumsy. Go ahead, sweetie.
Where
Yeah,
was that video that you sent me? Where was that at? New York?
Yeah, it's New York. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy, right?
Wait, video about what?
I just seen it. Here, you want to see it? I'll show it to you real quick.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see, where am I? Full screen. Hold on. Can you put me full screen?
I got you.
Only if you have no clothes on.
I can take them off in a little bit.
Not a. Alright.
Hold on.
What the fuck is
You're
going
gonna start it from the
on?
beginning, right?
That's what I'm trying to do, yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's another day in New York City. Man.
Why is it not? Let me do it like this.
You playing that from the gram or TikTok?
No.
No, it's from news something.
Okay.
Here it goes.
Alright,
What the fuck?
relax.
Keeps making me want to follow. Okay, follow. Damn. Make me follow the damn page.
Hey,
What's
when
it
I
doing
have
this shit? There it goes. Alright, that should work. No, it's still not taking it all the way back. Fuck.
Close it. Go back into the message, and then maybe you start it that way again. What do you think?
Okay.
I'm sure you can find like a small video of it on YouTube too about what happened.
Or even TikTok, because
That's right.
usually we have that
Who
shit.
doxing me? Let me stop. What the fuck?
It won't take it all the way back.
Hold on. Let me do a screen record, and I'll send you another one. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, that really tripped my eyes out. I was like licking.
You
Alright,
said
well here, let me
what you
find
said,
Vita's
wet brain?
video.
What you
I'll show you what brain when we play Family Feud. Yeah.
said?
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck Oh,
That's gay. That's gay. That wasn't the best.
shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, man. Yo, I remember I sat up there and said it to somebody just like that. They really sat up there and said, "Oh my god." I said, "Yeah." I was like, "Shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up, man." See, you know what is? You know what the problem is? Yeah, Beeta, you don't know about this thing called the purge. I'm infamous for sitting up there just going off on people over there and just sitting up there cursing people out. I need to have some self-control. That's why I retired. I'm like,
we know, Bronzebird. We know.
I'm not doing that shit no more. I was like, yo, I retired from the purge. I'm just waiting for A&T to put that shit out this year and see who the fuck is gonna come up. Didn't really enjoy the Halloween one. I'm just being honest. Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about? It's a panel that's called the Purge.
No.
Yeah, when I find out when it is, this guy named A&T, I'm gonna link it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Money for 20, you're eating mushrooms? Microdosing?
Yo, you in the show? You in the show?
I'm about to finally. He said, "I'm finally about to finish the mushroom chocolate."
Yeah, you just didn't say anything just now, bro. Oh, okay. I just want to make sure you're good. All right, hold on, y'all. Yo, Money.
That's me. That's me.
Right,
Money's tripping right now. He's in another level.
Nah, my phone is mad slow. When I enter the studio, it should take mad long for everybody's screen to load.
Oh, I like this.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, so you got a chance. I can't see it right now.
Oh, that's my pants. My bad. This is pissing me off. And then I can't even find it in this dude's thing. One second. Sorry, y'all. That's a fucked up video, though. It happened in New York. I guess a cop pulled a guy out and had a gun to him.
Oh my, yo.
Yo, this little judge dude, he's funny as fuck. Have you ever watched him?
Oh, I've seen him before. Yeah.
He's funny. I like watching him.
I believe.
Yeah, I've seen him. Damn, he passed away?
Yeah, I believe so.
Damn, yeah.
Damn, I liked him. He was a good judge,
cool.
dude. He gave a lot of people breaks.
Yeah. I remember watching his shit.
Damn. He's dead? That's crazy. Frank Capio. No, this is 2 months ago.
You sick of what? Probably cancer or something?
He was sick, dude. He was a good judge. Like, for real. He was a good... I really loved watching his shows. I did not know that. R.I.P. to him. He really was. Like, I would watch him so many times, like, mothers or fathers, you know, would be in there or whatever with their kid, and he would sit there and give him a break and shit. Like, it was just... He was a dope judge. He seemed like he really cared.
Yeah.
We need more people like him.
Yeah, I used to watch his shit. I would just see random clips and I'd be like, oh, this dude seems like he's cool. He's level-headed and shit.
Yeah, I used to love watching this shit. And he had his little channel and stuff. I used to go always watch that shit.
Wait. Money, you on shrooms right now?
Duh.
Yo, I need some drugs.
Bronzebird is a slow bird.
His new troll.
Damn, I found that one there.
I need drugs.
I need drugs.
I would have gave you the rest of these shrooms if you would have pulled up.
Shit, yeah, hook me up, man. I need some drugs, bro. Especially with
Punch him in his
tomorrow.
throat. That's what you can do.
Nah, I'm gonna be in Brooklyn. I'm gonna be in Brooklyn tomorrow, so I definitely need some drugs, man.
Oh, they gonna be gone tomorrow, player.
Damn, bro. Why
They're
am I
almost
somebody
gone now.
ass?
Got 2 fields left.
Is that somebody ass in the fucking screen? fuck is that? What the
Her
fuck
own
are you
ass.
doing,
She's
Summer?
bending like that. She's bending like that.
Yo,
Show us more,
this
Summer.
kid fucking. Oh my god! Damn! Yeah, she got the cake.
Oh my god, what the fuck? What was that?
What the what
Shit.
the fuck
She's
is that?
bending like that. She's flexible.
Oh shit! Goddamn. Even from the back,
Damn!
you heard? Goddamn.
You
That'd
could
be
do a
fun.
96.
Two.
Yeah,
96?
You could do a. You could do a 96.
I don't know. I think I'm just, I'm
I know, but I like a big booty too.
No,
Big booty
but
too.
it was like because I'm looking through my phone, right? So I can't see all the details. But for a second, it was like I was seeing other stuff, like it was like a dude or something,
Oh.
In the Indian X videos, what's going on? Like, listen, I usually skip this part, gang, but I don't even watch this because this different. What the?
She got a wet spot.
Okay, you say you have problem getting wet for your husband. Okay, bend over. Like, what the fuck? In the Indian X videos, what's going on? Like, listen, I usually skip this
Is
part,
that
gang.
you, Bronzebird?
I don't even watch this because
That's not me. That's
Don't
Summer.
It sound like you, nigga.
I swear it sounds like you.
Yo.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like I'm narrating this
Like, what the
shit.
fuck you
Like,
doing,
buddy,
nigga?
what
I
is
was like,
that?
yo.
When it says in the Indian X videos, that sounds just like you.
Ah. Yo, imagine. Yo, that shit's crazy. Oh, the Young Turks. Man, they always be having fights on there. The girl and the guy.
been around for like ever.
What is he talking about though?
He's talking about, he's saying that don't sit here and say, that black people are so violent because more violence has happened to them than what they've had happen than what they've done.
You got it? I sent it. So,
See?
Anywhere in which family fit white right-wingers of the South who has hundreds of years of history of being savages. Savages! They snatched babies! And they sold them as property and they raped their mothers!
I think Apollo
Savages!
looks like him.
That's what they were! You want to talk about stereotypes? Screw all of you who still defend that Confederacy, that monstrosity. Anyone who defends that is a
Put Apollo's
barbaric
voice to that
savage. That's why they don't want to teach.
You said put Apollo's voice to that face?
Yeah.
BI user.
Oh, you got the
Oh my
vid?
god, this is the chick that fucks 500 men. You remember hearing about that?
Wait, what? Oh, you talking about fucking what's her name? Something Blue or some shit? It was two girls I did
Lily
that shit.
Phillips.
One of them
Lily
fucked 1,000 men.
host-
Yeah, Lily
She
Phillips.
It says hosted a 500 man train event in LA.
That shit is different. And then there
How
was
much
the
did she
other.
make? How much did
I
she
think her
make?
name is Bonnie Blue. That's out there fucked 1,000 men.
How much did she make?
No, don't say.
Lord knows.
1,000 in one day?
Yeah.
What the?
Nigga, Bonnie
How many
Blue.
minutes are there in like? Wait.
Yo, nah, it was either Bonnie Blue or it was Lily Phillips that did a contest to fuck 1,000 men in one day. I said that shit is wild, yo.
Well, she did. Oh, did you? Yeah, okay, hold on. I think she.
That shit is wild.
It's like a hot
Okay,
dog
here's the
eating
video.
contest.
Here's the video that me and Chris were trying to show you.
Alright, okay, let me see it.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh my god, Summer.
You gotta wait for it to download, I guess.
Oh damn, wait, hold the fuck up. My fault. Oh my god. Are you serious?
He hit him in the head with a gun.
What the fuck is
Oh
that?
wow.
On the phone sideways for the full screen.
Okay.
Yo, what the fuck, bro?
Yo, that cop right there, the one that's in plain clothes, he gonna
Yeah, I'll
get
do
hurt.
it over.
You got him.
It's because he had the gun. That's all, you know. And he hit him in the head with the gun too. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yo, what the fuck?
And then
Fucking pigs is dirty.
It's
telling you,
fucking DT's pigs, man. These cops arrested him and thinking it's all right to do that.
I ain't trying to do shit. Get off. Why you hit me? Get on the ground. Nah, why you hit me with that? I got it on camera. Just stop.
Wow, this
Okay?
is so good, man.
Stop. No, don't change it. No.
Yo,
You see his
that's
head bleeding?
fucked.
I
Yeah.
was about to say his head is leaking too. They split his shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
yo, what
did.
the fuck,
Fucked
yo?
up.
And I hate to say it because NYPD really be wilding like that. They really be fucked up.
They be wildin'.
They be wilding, man.
That's how LMPD is too, man. That shit ain't. They shoot questions. They shoot first and ask questions later.
The cop was not trained to kick someone after snatching him out of their car. That's the thing. It's been so many cases in New York. It's like literally reminding me of Eric Garner in 2014. And they what did they do? They said that they don't do anymore. They got rid of the chokehold that was banned in
Yeah.
1993, and then they still
Yep.
fucking used it on him in 2014. And I was
Sure did.
there.
And they still use it to this day. I can
and
promise
they
you that.
yeah, they still do. And think about it is, I was there when they when you know the people on Staten Island had the march. And it's just like, yeah, y'all motherfuckers just sit there and y'all ain't got nothing to fucking say because you fucking the cop that was there sat there and did something that was illegal. Fuck you talking about? And y'all motherfuckers don't charge him? He the dick.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
It's just
Yo,
wrong.
I'm so fucking I'm so tired of these fucking pigs.
We're still waiting on. Well, so the latest update on the whole Breonna Taylor stuff. So Hankinson went to jail, right? We got him to go to jail. Then the DOJ announced Trump's DOJ. Let's remind you that because the DOJ was there supposed to be representing us. But I told y'all on sentencing, they came in there and because it was Trump's DOJ now, so it's different. And he wanted him to let go. So our judge made him turn himself into prison. He did that. Now the DJ comes out and says they want Hankinson released from prison because he should be able to fight his appeal outside of prison. So far, the judge has responded to the request. And we still are waiting on the other 4 officers, the ones that lied to get the warrants and all that, to be able to go to court for them. For anybody that doesn't know, I was Breonna Taylor's neighbor. I was there the night all that shit happened.
So far, if I'm using the correct terminology, how many cops have gotten indicted officially to go to prison? Just one?
Just one right now. We have 4. Well, 5 altogether with Hankinson have all been arrested and charged with things. Only 1 officer has been put in prison so far. The other 4, which are involved in line to get the warrant and covering everything up for it all to happen, those 4 are due to go to prison. And the girl one, she already flipped the script. She already flipped on them. That's the reason why we know they lied. We know how they covered it up and everything because one of the female cops, she flipped on them. So now we're just waiting to get in front of the federal judge for them to go to be able to go to jail, hopefully. And this has been going on 6 years. 6 years in March 13th, it will be 6 years. We have been fighting for 6 years for this to happen. And we still got a court date to wait for them. But if we wouldn't have yeeted one of their asses, we wouldn't even make it to the fucking courtroom. So there's that. But they can come in my neighborhood and they can traumatize everybody. They can kill a woman. They can change our whole fucking, people's lives forever. And we're still fighting to get them accountable.
Fucking dipshits.
Oh
Nope.
yeah.
Fucking assholes, man.
But we're not giving up, and we're gonna keep pushing it until we
As
can
you should.
get in that fucking courtroom. I don't give a fuck if it takes 10 years. We're still going. Because as long as it's like, because some people be like, oh, well, you know, the time limit can expire. Nope, not while we have
Nope.
active court cases. It cannot.
No, it cannot. Shit.
Better
I would've
know your
thought.
shit, because I know mine. Holler.
Mm-hmm. Fuck that shit, yo. Like, nah, we just gonna
Yeah, as
fight for
long
this
as it's an
justice.
active, even if you're not in a courtroom, as long as it's actively going through the court hearing process and everything like that, there is no you know, like expiration date of charges. Now, once that stops and it's not in a courtroom, or if it hasn't made it to a courtroom, then yes, you do have time limit on things. But once you get that document and you get in there, you got all the time in the world, because it's they shit. It ain't us. We ain't the ones prolonging it. They are.
My homie came back.
So.
What
up, homie?
Exile? What up, asshole?
Shit. I was just talking about how they did a dude like that in our county jail not too long ago, and a dude named Charles Adair. And we had to fight as the citizens for them to charge the deputy. And it's fucked up because not only is his lawyer arguing the officer's case, the damn district attorney's office is arguing the case for this punk ass officer. We live in a 2-tier system.
Yep.
I'm laughing at something else. Damn. I forgot my word, y'all. Y'all continue.
I really like my tree. It's cute.
Yeah, I mean, money, you could, or whoever, like, y'all could. I did say the stream was gonna be very short tonight. Stream y'all sucks.
Well,
Yeah,
420, if you want to go, I know you in the live said if you want to go live for a little bit, and then when you get tired, I can take over. I'm cool with that.
if you want to go, money, because I can shut my shit down in 10 if you want.
Nah, I never rush nobody to shut down. I just try to find out what people are doing after.
No, I know, but I'm saying my stream was already going to be short tonight. So I was just like, it's just short. So that's what
Well,
I'm
this
saying.
actually is around almost. We get that usually over here between now and 12ish.
Because I had something set for 4:20 a.m. and I'm a little high right now. Kind of felt like I had nothing to do. I'm like, damn, my phone got a good battery. I'm high. So I was just trying to find out what's going on.
Son, you want to fucking
Well, if
stream
you
in the
want-
next 10 minutes or something like that, you can go for it. Like I said, it's going to be short. Like, no.
Start your live, and then we'll chill over there, and then, you know,
We'll chill
whenever
at your
you're
live
tired of
and
doing
shit.
it, I can take over.
Yeah, we'll chill with your live and shit, and then someone pass it. You know what I'm saying? Pass the torch,
I
you
bet.
feel me? Well,
So
set your shit up.
I got it set up already for 4:20 a.m. So I'm just going to change the time for earlier.
Yeah, set it up for like 10 minutes from now, bro, because I can shut it down and go over to your shit.
All right, so I set it for like 11:50, 12 o'clock.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
That's cool, man.
All right, bet you good looking.
Got you, son. Community. Teamwork.
You already know.
Teamwork, baby.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
You heard? Yeah, man.
And then by the time everything kicks in, or you get tired and you don't feel like dealing with the panel anymore, then you can come over and we can go to the crazy house.
I was about to say, you know, I only make it about 3 hours.
It's like total nut house and stuff like that.
Well, that'll be good because that'll give me time to be able to take a shower and, you know, do what I need to do. And then by that time, you know, so yeah, it'll be good.
And people be asking us, how do we manage to run fucking long ass panels? Because it's the entertainment. What else you want us to do? You know what I'm saying? You get yourself a nice little energy drink, or you get yourself entertained. You gotta keep the people happy.
Don't forget to send me that clip to Discord.
Yes, I'll do that as soon as we get. Yeah, I'll do that because I'm not going live right away, so I'll do it right then. That way I don't forget. I'll go.
Is that Ghost in the chat? Mr. Ghost, the burden of proof is on you. Yeah, the burden of proof is on you. Let's run it. Dum.
Yeah, the burden of proof that you heard didn't come from Bronzebird and you were saying it first is on you. He trying to claim he was saying that shit before you, bro.
Say what? Say what?
Like that is really fucking weird.
Wait. Say what? Say what?
The fact that you have some shit like. Sorry.
Say what, Exile?
Yeah, he trying to say
Yo, like now you trying to fucking take over my shit. You wasn't saying you're before me, fam. Nah, I was saying you're. Everybody know that was a New York thing. Oh, he said he made that claim, not me. Yeah, stay in your place.
Nah, I made the claim that he bit that shit from you, and he said he been saying that before you. Told me I better check the receipts, and he didn't bring no receipts.
You ain't got no receipts. And this is the thing too, bro. You saying it all wrong. Nobody says yerd. It's yer. You feel me? YERR. What are you doing, man? Can't be coming over here cosplaying New York swag and New York lingo and you don't know what the fuck you talking about, man? What are you doing? Took these shit over yerd. The fuck? The fuck does that even mean, bro? Yerd?
He took a yerd?
You took a yerd? You taking a yerd? The fuck is that, yo? That's word to mother. But you know, why do I feel like you sound like Bruno right now, Chris?
Oh nah, I don't sound like
He was like, oh nah.
So he sound like he living in the studio, huh? You got a studio apartment?
Welcome to the Brownstone Powwow.
Welcome to my
door.
Welcome to my new apartment.
New tassel, my peeps.
New shelter, my peeps.
I sent it, XL.
Yo,
sound like that old man from
I
Family
appreciate you, sis.
Heard of her.
No problem. Let's get this clown exposed. Again.
For sure. Yeah, because I
Let's
didn't have
expose
shit to
left
bring to the
files.
newer communities. So it's game on again with that fool.
Yo, secretly, I feel like fucking Buddy trolling him to see what information he's gonna bring out. I feel like getting back into the troll fever again. So if he goes on my panel, I'll be like, what? Really? You did that? What made you blah, blah, blah? But that's just some scumbag shit that he said. And it's just like, this fucking asshole. Telling you. Just saying. You playing Aaliyah right now, G? Is that Aaliyah?
I know you ain't complaining if it is.
I ain't complaining. I like that shit. I'm just saying that shit just touched the soldiers now, bro. Why would I go wrong? You can never go wrong with that, though.
I love that.
Sing it, girl. You trying to mute? Don't mute that shit. Don't mute that shit. Let me shh. Let me be quiet.
You are love. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. Should you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know. Let me know.
she's blind too.
Yo, I'm feeling that. Whoever that is, yo, good shit, mama. I'm starting to snap my fingers and shit. That's how you know it's real. Yeah, exactly, Marcy. Exactly. That shit was beautiful. Bring a tear to my eye. Yo, it reminds me of the time when I had the Brownstone Powwow. We had a whole fucking karaoke jump off acapella, just singing mad random songs at random. What's her name that used to be here? It used to be some lady that used to be over here, and we sung like mad different songs together and shit. I should bring that to the Brownstone Powwow one night. Let's have a fucking karaoke night. My guess.
Should be hot.
You know what song I sung on somebody's you know what song I sung on somebody's carrier on panel, Chris?
What was that?
Bag Lady by Erica Badu.
I love that song.
They said they was like, why is Bronzebird singing that shit? He sounds awful. And I didn't give a fuck. Bag Lady starts singing that shit up there, yo. No. That wasn't the song. I started singing Window Seat by Erica Badu. That's what it was. Window Seat. He said it was like, yo, Bronzebird sound mad awful with the rips and shit. I said, I don't give a fuck, yo. Y'all gonna put me in the Apollo one day. Y'all keep talking shit, acting like I can't sing.
You was trying to put people under that sex magic, huh?
I had to hit him with the hoodoo real quick, Xiled. I had to hit him with that, you know what I'm saying?
No wonder the ladies troll you.
Of course they do. Cause I can sing Bag Lady and Window Seat by Erica Badu. I'm about to get my Soul Aquarian on, you understand? Bringing 98 back.
Yeah, you know the ladies' favorite song though is "You Better Call Tyrone."
Tyrone. That's right.
Call him. That should go though. I don't know.
I remember I had an ex. Every time she was mad, that song was playing in the background.
What it is?
I think we all played that for at least one person.
I heard that bed.
You gon' miss your bus.
Right?
Bag Lady. Yeah, that's the shit. Oh man. And I was singing Isley Brothers. You can't get enough of Isley Brothers though. I think my favorite song by Isley Brothers, real quick, I think is there's too many favorite songs, but I like that song. What's that song? Fuck. Isley Brothers. Work to Do. That's what it is. Yeah, Work to Do is my shit. All right. We about to approach 3 hours, y'all. Money, I don't know what time you setting off your stream, but I'm gonna pack down. What's up, guys? Last wordies.
Yeah, let me last word, let her rock real quick. So
sometimes it's hard to tell you so. You may not be in the mood to learn what you think you know. There are times when I find you wanna keep yourself from me. When I don't have the strength, I'm just a mirror of what I see. You're at your best, you are love. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. Should you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know, let me know.
That's what's up.
God damn. That right there, son. When Tracy comes at the tail end of the goddamn show. So is this annoying ass troll named May the Alchemist. Hey, let me say something too, yo. Why you gotta be putting up mad slander about New York on your goddamn community tab, May the Alchemist? Don't be starting your bullshit. Don't be starting that bullshit. I'm telling you right now.
Hey, at least she defended y'all garbage ass soul food.
Okay, okay, Xiled, don't try to make me get in my fifis. I'm gonna keep telling your ass it is not trash in New York City when it comes to soul food. Unless you've been there, and if you haven't been to the staple of soul
that
food,
shit's
which
made
is
with rat meat.
Okay, now you definitely not going to disrespect you. Feel what I'm saying? We're not doing that. Okay, there ain't no rat meat. That's for the Indians and the rest of them that cook all that random shit in their truck. I know what I'm talking about. So at the end of the day, Exile, you can't be talking shit because you don't know none of the restaurants here. Understand? That fried chicken and all that other shit, you don't know nothing, Exile. Because you're not well cultured in New York City. And I'm not going to let you slander New York like that. That's word to mother. That's word to my dad. You heard? See how you get quiet now? Respect my shit, partner. Anyway.
I just don't want you to stop and frisk, aka stop and kiss me.
Pause.
I used to be on that homo shit with y'all.
No, chill. Don't put that on New York. We was dead saying pause. Like you bugging. Like we dead say pause though. Like you.
All right, no Diddy.
No Diddy. Word. We said no Diddy to Diddy in front of his face too. Pause. We're not doing that. Anyway, last word, y'all. Exile, H&M, and Summer. Before we pack this shit up. What's up?
To you weird ass pedos out there, stop trying to spread yourself to new communities, because once they find out who you are, ain't nobody want nothing to do with y'all. Stay the fuck off YouTube.
Stay the fuck off YouTube. H&M, Summer.
Shit, you know how I always say, be a part of the solution, or be a part of the solution, not the problem. But if you got to be the problem, be the whole fucking problem. And yeah, fuck pedos. You think you can come disrupt our communities? We will make sure that we expose you to the fullest and make your life miserable on these YouTube streets. Holler!
Holler! Yo, H&M, you there?
I'm here, listening in as always.
What's your last words, bro? Because I'm about to send everybody over the money for 20s.
All right, well, good show as always. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone, and everybody stay safe. Shout out to you, Bronzebird. What's the word? The things you say that just so absurd.
You heard? All right. I got my closing thoughts, y'all. All right, yo, Money, do me a favor, drop your link for your joint, man. Yeah, this is unusually like what am I saying? What the fuck is wrong with me? Okay, usually these panels be going longer, but tonight it's gonna be a short panel. So hey, if y'all want to continue the show, go over to Money 420s right now. Go over to his show. You know what I'm saying? Friendsgiving, you know what I'm saying? I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving, but I want to give a shout out and salute. I want to give a shout out and salute to everybody who made the Brownstone Powwow popping for the last 5 years and who really gives a fuck about this channel, who's also watched my long form content. You don't want people hearing up today's show. Yeah, H&M, drop your link, man. Drop your link. Otherwise than that, nah, seriously, let me give y'all a little speech before I get out of here. It's been going on 5 years on YouTube. I am glad that people have met along the way, even newcomers, oldcomers, whatever. I really do this show for y'all, man. I make a lot of this content, and what wakes me up at night is knowing the fact of the matter that y'all paying attention. It was always my dream to get that 1K, and I did. Even if I stay at 1K, I'm happy about it, right? So I just want to say, for real, I appreciate every single last one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make it hot, man. I'll try to see if I can start up a stream this weekend. Hey, and if y'all want a Saturday morning stream, I've been feeling that low key. So I'm going to keep that on tab. And Tracy, you better come through. I ain't trying to hear shit because you fronted on me. You was like, oh, yeah, I got to make sure I come to your panel. I said, all right, you better come through. Yeah, you better cuss some motherfucker out. You better cuss out Alex or somebody. You heard? You better start trolling on this damn panel. I demand it. I'm sorry. I had to call you out. Anyway, yeah, I want to give a shout out to everybody who's made the Brownstone Powwow possible, the Bronzebird channel. I have some more cool things for you guys in store. I think next week I'm going to run a marathon on something. This weekend, I'm probably just going to have like mad content coming out. But next weekend for sure, I'm going to have a marathon on something. So y'all stay tuned for that. But otherwise than that, you know what I love to do? I love to play music before I get on out of here. And like I said, make sure you go over to Money 420s where the party is going to continue. And yo, we going to rock out, man. Straight up. Otherwise than that, man. Hold up. Let me see. I've been trying to go live. Y'all beat me to the punch. Irby, you be fronting, yo. Fuck you mean, bro? You can't be saying that shit and then you don't be trying to go live. You be fronting, son. You be fronting, son. All right. Otherwise than that, y'all. Seriously though. Peace.
Olasegun. Olasegun.